scroll across the bottom.
Chug, chug, chug.
Son of a bitchin' bastard. Son of a bitchin' bastard. Son of a bitchin' bastard.
Oh, God.
Son of a bitchin' bastard. Son of a bitchin' bastard. Son of a bitchin' bastard.
Oh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bonnie Brain. Oh, fuck me.
You almost did it.
Go
ahead. Somebody say, keep going so I can put the date up.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the BrothersBrer podcast.
The BB podcast.
The following story is fictional, unlike the
Fictional.
Mandela Effect, which is a goddamn fact.
Uh-oh. Let's starting quick. Get the date out before you keep
well,
going.
Yeah, well, before I go with the date, I gotta go with what the hell's the goddamn date?
7:10.
Oh, now hold on. Yay!
Hey, how do you
That's
spell Brer?
B-R-E-R.
B-R-E-R.
So if you want to go to us, you go look at us
Just
at
type us-
BrothersBrer at Gmail.
That's
Mark's
our
there,
emails.
Leon's by himself right now.
What up?
He's going to have a partner sitting next to him soon. Then you go on to
Get
brothersbrer.com
down with the get down.
and you can look at our... I
That's
think
right.
it goes to one of our content.
It goes to our YouTube.
Is that what
I've
it
never been
is?
to the page.
Tube.
So why don't you tell us about this Mandela Effect? Because I don't really... When you've tried to tell me about it, I automatically quit listening usually because it's too
Jesus.
much to take on.
It really is too much to take on, man. So, moral of the story is, his old men used to say, "Oh, man, well, you can't change the past. With the Mandela Effect, we now know this to be false." There are over 400, 500 examples of things that millions of us have a recollection of. But when we go back, look at the VHS tapes, look at fucking photographs, whatever, it has changed. Just the backstory. My first introduction into conspiracy theories was the fucking Titanic, right? You know, I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? You know, like, oh yeah, fuck off. Like, I gotta go watch this fucking 4-hour-long movie just to try to cop a fill off Erica K's tits. That's not her name. It is.
Who?
Sounds
Any-
like a conspiracy if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
You keep going. I don't know what you're
Yeah, so
talking
with that
about.
conspiracy, 3 of the 4 richest men on the fucking planet were on the quote-unquote Titanic, which turns out to be the Olympia. Anyway, they were opposed to the Federal Reserve.
That's the name of it? I thought it
Yeah.
was a sister ship.
That was the sister ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Anyway.
sounds like a gang, the sister ship.
This is
Ooh.
shit.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Comes in from behind.
Uh-oh.
All right, so after, I'm not
Sister
even going to
ship
go into that.
cuts
But,
like a knife.
ooh. Yeah, so after that, I looked into the Kennedy assassination. I must have watched and researched about, I don't know, at least 50, 60 hours, you know, probably 20 of them were all boozed up at the very minimum. And I recall Kennedy being in a 4-fucking-seater car. So does the Zambruah film, so does the Secret
Zapruder.
Service. Yeah, there you go. What'd I say?
Zamboni or something?
Oh, yeah, because I don't want to start off the show like that. I'd rather start off with the Zamboni joke. Hey, man, what's the difference between one of them hockey players and a hardcore feminist?
What's that?
I'll tell you what. At least a hockey player takes a shower after 3 periods.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'd rather start the
Oh,
show off with
dear.
that. I'll mix the
Yeah.
Mandelis later. Anyway, hey, Jake. How are you,
How's it
brother?
going? Yeah,
Fucking
you know.
hardcore
Get
feminism,
down
bro.
with the
Yeah.
get down.
Get
Hold on,
down
so
with
after
the
the-
get down.
Jelly bean.
Yeah.
You say after the 3rd period?
At least they take shower, yeah. Because, you know,
Damn,
hockey's
that's a long
only...
haul.
Yeah.
That's like 3 months.
Oh, I know. And hockey players, it's only
Long
like an
months.
hour and a half,
Seen
2
these
hours.
feminists out there, man?
Oh, man. Jeez.
They-
No wonder no one goes to their rallies.
The
Well,
joke
yeah,
would work
yeah.
better as a hippie.
Yeah. I got me a theory. I think the reason why they do it is because they're trying to create like a natural chastity belt.
Where the fuck was I at today? That you just said hippie and it made me think of stinky motherfuckers. Oh, I was at
Anywhere
the
in Colorado?
I was at the hardware store.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, buying pieces for my thing.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And this guy, nope, that doesn't seem right.
Mandela effect.
Nope,
it
oh,
the-
nope,
was
Guitar
it-
Center buying parts for
there
that thing.
you go.
There you go.
Yeah, then I went to the hardware store. This time was at the hard. This guy, so I went up and I was like, hey, they got a jack, and there was some angry man behind me. But I noticed him with his odor before I noticed him in his mouth.
Yeah.
And all he kept saying is, they ain't got no fucking orange. And I don't know what he was talking about. I didn't want to know what he was talking about because that's all I needed to hear.
Like the amplifiers or
No,
like
they got those.
fucking orange soda.
Could be orange soda.
He's
It probably was orange soda. But
no fucking orange soda, man.
but I was offended by. I was automatically, and I'm absolutely never, ever, ever am on Guitar Center's side. But that time I was.
Oh, nice.
Fuck that stinky motherfucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he wanted, I don't give a shit, because you keep your stink outside.
So listen
Order
here,
online, bastard.
Pungent Pete.
That was not. That was some third period smell.
Third period. Probably.
So we had a barbecue last week, I guess.
Oh yeah, barely remember it, but yeah.
What'd you do for 4th of July?
Oh man.
4th of July. What was that?
That's what Chip
Jews
Chipperson
lie?
says. The 4th of Jews lie.
Yeah.
That's what my mother always told me. Fucking Jews. What'd you do though?
Oh, you know, the typical.
What? Burn
I,
stuff?
I went to collect this kid who was working at a restaurant at the end of my block. I was roommates with him about a couple years ago. He's the same guy.
Zachary.
No, not Zachary. This fucking this asshole. He's the same guy who I walk into the place one night and he's smoking crack off a fucking
Oh.
butter knife, and I'm like, what the fuck is this
Off a
shit,
butter
man?
You got a
knife.
heroin needle in your hand.
So he pulls out a real knife, right? And he goes to fucking like start fighting me. So I slap the knife out of his hand. I kick over a baseball bat, and I'm like, motherfucker, there's a difference between fucking attempted homicide and just typical assault. Use this, not that, asshole. And I was gonna throw him off the fucking roof anyway. So
Why were you guys on the roof?
no, well, we lived on the 7th floor. The roof is like
okay.
right above.
So you're
and,
gonna
like,
drag him upstairs?
yeah,
Dear God, that was anger.
yeah. Anyway, so this cocksucker owes me $1,700. I settled on $600.
600?
Yeah. I'm
You
like,
get
yeah.
something, I guess.
Yeah. He's the same guy who
I could use $600.
he'd bring like a chick over to our place, right? Like, you know, around 6 or 7 p.m. And then be like, all right, yeah, we're going out. Then he'd come home with some boy, you know, and like him and the boy would like stay in his bedroom all night and be like, yeah, I think he's a fag. Turns out he's actually a fag, you know?
Oh, and
yeah.
on crack.
Yeah.
Hey, I know another one like that. I won't say names,
Right?
but Matthew knows.
Andre,
No, he's not gay or on crack.
Ricky.
No,
Oh,
he's not the crack type.
you don't think?
Nah.
he's
Oh,
he's too,
Ricky? Uppers all the way.
got too much weight
Uppers
there.
all the
Yeah,
way,
but
baby.
crack is. I think he's more of a clean upper if he's gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Crack's
The
a
cocaine
skinny.
or. Yeah, I think he's more of a cocaine boy. Not anymore.
Yeah.
He's getting old. His heart will explode.
Let me ask you guys an opinion,
Uh-oh.
or your guys' thoughts. How do you guys collect debts?
What do you
That's-
mean?
that's-
Say some
Like when
motherfucker
I
take
work
the
for the mob?
kneecaps.
Don't worry about it. It's my stupid phone.
You take the kneecaps.
Yeah.
I mean, how? I mean, come on,
I don't collect that.
baseballs. Pitch him.
He
Pitch him into his kneecaps.
No, he teaches
I never
him how
really had a
to-
tab
he-
problem, to be honest.
He teaches them how to play baseball.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I gotta
Yeah.
deal with you.
Hey, you owe me
You
money. You
play.
obviously didn't have a dad, you scumbag. Let's go play
Let's
catch
go
in
play
the park.
catch. I'll teach you how to slide into Thoid.
And then they forgive his debt.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, speaking of the home run derbies tonight, you hear about the Russian home derby?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So what they do, they build up a little shanty of a stadium, right? And they chain all these death row inmates into the outfield. And then they pitch grenades.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Right on.
So then what happens?
A lot
Play
of
home run
carnage.
derby.
So does it get to the outfield ever?
Fuck you.
Have you ever seen the home run derby?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, it always gets to the outfield.
Yeah, I know, but those grenades, they got to be extra long grenades,
And
right?
heavy.
They got aluminum bats, and the fence is 30 feet away.
I got my first aluminum bat. I thought I was hot shit.
Yeah.
I'll never forget in Little League, I thought I was hot shit because I was really, really bad at first. Really bad.
They should have moved you
And
to
then
short.
I got pretty good by the end. I was hitting home runs here and there. I was catching the ball, running. Never went back.
Nice.
Never ever went back. It was like my best year of sports, and I never played again.
Mm.
And run.
And home runs
At the
too.
same time.
Who said same time?
That's good.
No, but we did good. We made it almost to the World Series. We made fourth
World
place.
Series.
The Little League World Series.
Little League World Series.
So we were fourth place. If we would have done a little bit better, probably Sabado's fault. But two things happened that year that made me especially remember. I don't even know how fucking old I was. Before I was, I don't know, 30.
Yeah.
I was in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
But-
before 30.
Like the first week I played, some kid got killed.
Oh, no shit.
Two kids got killed. Or no, one killed, one broke their sternum. One the ball hit the guy's chest and his fucking heart exploded.
Shut up. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and then fucking the other one, somebody let go of their bat and hit the guy in the sternum and it broke his sternum. First week.
Wow.
And then so I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And then, I'm
It's like
just
no one
running.
wants to play.
Did you play?
It's like, no, you go bat. I'm not gonna bat.
Fuck
You
that,
bat."
dude. Well, imagine if that happened in the MLB.
Well, and back then, you know what they did?
Right.
They said, get back out there. And they just carted off the kid. You didn't stay home from school for 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, man.
You didn't have counseling.
Yeah.
You just got back out there and you fucking hit that ball again and then forgot your friend just died.
Speaking of crazy shit, did you see hear about Steve-O's appearance here in Denver?
He caught on fire or something.
Yeah, he had to be rushed to the hospital and shit.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
caught on
but
fire.
he got caught on fire
I-
trying to do like fire tricks.
Yeah,
or
fire angels or something. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but that's what it was explained as in the article I read.
something. Fucking retarded, man.
At comedy,
That
where
poor
he's-
bastard. Okay.
He
thank
had
you.
to like have like 15% of his body like have surgery on.
Bummer.
But,
Skin grafts. I was
Also-
like,
That's why you shouldn't play with fire, kids.
yeah, don't play with fucking fire.
it's like go back to doing drugs, dude. You were safer.
And then my father will tell you this story over and over and over again. It's his proudest moment of the world. And I've probably told it on the podcast, but it pertains to that year. So the kids all died, and then our first game, we got pretty good. And then there was a fucking thunderstorm, lightning storm, and like torrential rains. Is that how you say it? Torrential?
Torrential.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good.
Perennial.
Perennial rains.
Perennial rains.
Happens.
Torrential rains. And then, so, like, the coaches wouldn't fucking let us stop playing. And, like, the two coaches were,
Really?
like, those fucking in your mind.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, I will fucking punch your
I'm living
kid's
through you,
face.
you fucking
You know,
prick.
like the horrible, you know, exactly what you would picture a monster
That's
fucking
why I hate
coach.
organized
Coach,
sports.
yeah.
It's like 8-year-olds.
Yeah. And, like, our mate. And
You
they-
will play ball.
Oh, it was insane. And then so, you know what it reminds me of is that fucking Tango and Cash movie. So up on the roof, the two coaches, you know, and Stallone and that big jaw motherfucker,
Yeah.
fucking fighting. Tango and Cash, look it up, it's good.
I know what you're talking about.
That's my favorite scene ever because he has that big weird jaw and I can't stop looking at him. So there's one really fat coach and one athletic coach, and they're circling each other around the fucking mound. In the fucking rain, just like on the fucking
Yeah.
roof, and one has a fucking chain and one has a fucking crowbar or tire iron, one of the two. And I guess they like fucking like my dad and everybody else grabbed all us before the
Did you
fight
play
happened.
baseball in like Detroit or something?
Fucking seemingly, I did off Delmar, dog.
Oh.
Delmar, Moline,
Delmar.
dog. Delmar Park.
Delmar.
Actually, it is a pretty shitty area.
Yeah. Still.
I know Delmar Circle.
And so they're all pulling us off, and then
That's
we
where
look.
Delmar
Yeah,
Park
that's where it is.
Okay, so I know what you're talking about.
So then I turn around and they're doing that circle around the mound. And I guess they beat the ever-loving shit out of each other. And they both got fucking banned from the league.
It's like,
From the fucking Little League, they got
was that
banned.
Like AYL, Aurora Youth League.
It was something like
summer
that.
league?
Aurora
And-
Parks or something.
And you
It's
know it's
awesome.
got to be fucking terrible when it was back then, you know, before the PR police came into everything.
And you know what we did?
Imagine if that happened now.
We went to
Yeah.
practice the next fucking day.
You know?
And guess what? We all didn't get trophies.
That's why I never did organized sports.
No
Skateboarding.
shit.
We
None
all
of that
didn't.
fucking shit.
It was great back then.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
that's when the
yeah,
parents
there's
were. I mean, the
rewards.
parents still get really into it, but back then there weren't cameras everywhere.
Right.
Right.
So
There might be like one.
Coach give you steroids.
Yeah.
Polaroid and then just the, oh, fuck yeah, man.
So we got a lot of away with a lot more, and,
Heck-
and people didn't even make that big of a deal of it. You know, the two parents would punch each other every once in a while, and then we never heard about it again. You know,
Right.
now you fucking like I said, you got fucking 2 months counseling, and the kids know it, and they take advantage of that shit. Oh, I can't go to school. I'm a very depressed boy.
Right.
I'm a very depressed boy. I just might have to do something
Hey,
bad.
Like the
I
coach gets
I think a lot of
ejected.
it. Well, I don't know. We put a lot
The
of kids like on
parents don't.
antidepressants and Ritalin and shit
I
like
know,
that. at
we
young
don't-
age,
we
too.
never
I think
used
that
to
has
do
a
that.
lot to do with it too.
We only did it to the real weird ones to shut them
Yeah.
up.
I got some good advice for the youth. God forbid if you're
Uh-oh.
depressed, do us all a solid and kill yourself, okay? There's too many people on
Allegedly.
this planet already. Like I said, the
trying to
following
eliminate
story
some
is
carbon
fictional.
footprint here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no bullshit. Excuse me. Wow, this fucking microphone's all fucked up. I'm all popping and shit. Anyway, long story short, no bullshit. I was up in Arvada. We're about to do a recording session, and
Kind of recording session. Music?
hip hop, hip hop.
Yeah. Hip
I love hip hop.
Whoa. Anyway,
It's the first of
long-
the month.
No, not the Bone Thugs, but a little bit of this kind of type of sense. Anyway, long story short, it's 5 of us in this motherfucking sedan, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like we
Wait,
were
you're
just
recording
in
in
the
a
car for
sedan?
20 minutes. No, we was driving up to the
That's
recording
a fucking
studio.
awesome portable studio, bro.
Homeboy Quest got to stop by the bank, right? So he's gonna
Quest
stop by
Love?
the bank. No, not Quest Love.
Oh,
Q.
okay.
Q.
Sorry.
I get out to smoke a cigarette. There's this dude. He's all like, he's all just sitting down, and I'm like, I sit down next to him and I light up a smoke because weirdos I could understand.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Anyway, long story short, he tells me he's addicted to meth and like he
Oh.
cannot get clean. And I'm like,
Jumping
dude,
in, right?
he's like, he's like, I want to get clean, but I struggle to get clean. I'm like, man, I'll give you all of July. Like by the end of July, like if you're not clean, like no bullshit. And he was looking to me in my eyes, and I was looking to him in his soul. I'm like, no bullshit, man. Like it'd make a lot more sense for you just to fucking kill yourself, man. And he's like, yeah.
No, that's rough,
He's
bro.
like, yeah, probably. And I'm
Did
like,
he do
yeah,
it?
do it.
Mark
It's
jumped
not
in
the
right
end
at
of
the
July
perfect
yet.
time.
Hey,
Came in at a great time.
yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
Happy 710, by the way.
Oh yeah, happy 710, buddy.
Yeah, see?
I don't even have any flour. All
Oh,
I
there
have
you
is
go.
oil.
I got plenty of flour.
Oh, sorry. It's Earl Day.
It's Earl Day.
I
Earl
forgot.
Earl
How's it
Day.
going, Mark?
I'm all right. How about you guys?
Yeah, we're pretty
I've
good.
been working
Okay.
damn 13-hour days for the past 2 weeks or something like that.
Ooh.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Fuck that.
I used to hate doing
money,
that.
though.
I haven't had
It's
to
good
do it in a
money.
while.
It's money for Vegas this weekend, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you,
Who
speaking
you
of which,
seeing in the concert?
speaking of which, did you read the news today?
That they're running out of weed in Vegas?
Yeah,
I
but
heard
the governor did a state of emergency
Because,
for what?
because of
Vegas-
weed, and
No,
it's
and it's dead serious because they're going to lose out on revenue. People have jobs. These people have to keep the stores running, and basically
They have dispensaries in Vegas?
yeah,
It
they
just
just
opened.
opened July 1st
Yeah,
for
so-
recreational.
Okay.
They had medical before
They made
that.
$1 million in taxes first day.
why do you think he's going to fucking Las Vegas?
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't go
I know.
anywhere.
But no, you're seeing somebody in a pool party, right?
Well, I was going to say, man, you better be careful. That's like one of the places where you were going to jail for
Dude,
life.
I
for
just-
No.
And they
any
just
amount of
fucking
weed.
flipped the
Dude,
switch.
someone I
Nice.
know, Bike Holly, he's in Vegas right now, and he said that everywhere on the strip smells like weed, and no one seems to give
Oh,
a
I
fuck.
can't imagine.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
Why
like-
would they?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. So I think it's awesome, man. Like
I want
think it's
casinos
gonna
to
be
start
fun.
allowing it inside to smoke. That'd be dope.
Well, I know,
don't-
like, rumor
they
had
don't?
it was like
I don't
part
know,
of the
but
mob
I would assume
that because they didn't ever have like a interest in marijuana. The
Yeah.
mob,
Oh, yeah.
You
No.
know, so they wanted that shit out of their city.
But it's more
Right.
popular now, you know? Like,
Well,
Well, you
now
know, that
now
was-
it's a revenue. It's a capital.
yeah.
You're
Cash
gonna
crop.
make it- Yeah, exactly.
Like the number one cash crop.
Yep.
Well,
Speaking
really,
of which,
now, I
the
mean,
fucking
What can you grow and sell for fucking $40 an eighth? You know,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
broccoli.
plus taxes.
Cocaine.
Well, and here's the fucking
Yeah.
shitty part about Denver right now is the taxes are getting so ridiculous on these poor dispensaries. A lot of them are going to start closing down, man.
that's good though because
Yeah, we
there's
need
so
them to
many
close.
shitty ones. It's
Yeah, I
not
know,
even
but
funny.
it's going to get to the point where there's going to be like 3 of them. You know what I mean?
But that's good.
I think mom and pop shops will always exist.
Yeah.
You
Like,
can't
one
grow,
of my
you can't grow
customers,
mass and have
they're
satisfy
having
people like me and
issues
Mark.
where because you can't because of your grows and stuff, you can't fucking claim any of that shit.
Right. Yeah, you
Right.
can't
So-
do much taxes at all federally.
So
Yeah.
by the end of the year, you might have grossed $5 million, but you probably paid $3 million in taxes.
right.
It's ridiculous. And then you got your wages, you got your plants, you got your overhead. So unless you have it insanely streamlined, you're fucking closing the fuck down.
Right.
We need it to go
And it
federally.
sucks because some of these places are good places, you know. I don't want to see the good places
No.
go.
Yeah, me
And
neither.
that's going to be the effect. You know, the shit ones are going to get weeded out, but second's going to be the decent ones. You know what I mean?
You're making it sound like they're gonna like
Well,
dude, they're selling weed.
Yeah, no,
You
but
know what I
this
mean?
place I know is like a really reputable one,
Yeah.
and they're making a ton. I'm not going to say their name.
No,
and
of
shit,
course not. Yeah.
But they are like prime location. They sell a great deal of stuff. They have prime product, and they have a ton of customers. But
Right.
it's been just fucking.
Well, that's why we have to work on regulation. That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
People need to be going to all the fucking meetings that
It just has to be
that
a
you
cutoff
can't,
point, and
yeah.
it happened with alcohol too. Remember how taxed it used to be
Right.
with the prohibition and shit. So it will even out, but I just feel bad for these beginners, man. Because
Yeah,
some of them
well,
are gonna get fucking
if you're
fucked.
If you're starting out right now, you're
you
too late anyways. You're
Oh
like
no,
too
I
late to
mean
the
these
party.
ones are established ones too.
I know.
But yeah, if you, I wouldn't start right now. That's for goddamn
yeah, if
sure.
you're starting now, you're too late to
And
the
that's
party.
the other thing. The licensing is like insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you have like find a killer niche, for something that no one
there's-
else has thought of. But
Or
you
just
better
grow
be
really good
fucking
products.
brilliant.
Oh yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And like I said,
And-
streamline as fuck, just
and
like
dude,
any other successful
Even
business.
look at oil. Look at hash oil. You know what I mean? Look at
Earl?
look at how many people won't even touch the shit. You know what I mean? But it is the biggest growing sector in the cannabis industry currently.
Yeah.
You know, like everyone wants the hash now. You know what I mean? Like
Totally.
Right.
Cali, I think Cali
Well,
has a speed on bud, but
don't
when
know.
it comes to oil, no one touches Denver.
Like
Comes
initially,
to what?
Oil.
Earl.
Earl.
Like,
no
You
one
guys don't
touches
know
it.
how to pronounce shit.
initially they were just smoking hash. I mean, I guess some people always smoke the marijuana, but
Yeah.
Right.
in Afghanistan, how they do that shit, man. Like they
'Cause
don't
they
want the
had s-
flower.
They had so much of it that it was a bite. Like, it was
Right.
just
What are we
like,
gonna
yeah,
do with
what
it?
are we
Well,
gonna
we're
do
just
with it all?
gonna
Yeah.
bang it on the screen till all the good shit falls off.
Right.
Or
and
smoke crack
compact it,
off of
yeah,
a
into-
knife or
Yep.
whatever.
That char is shit too.
That's the good shit, man. Like
So it's gonna be interesting, is what I'm trying to say.
hash
yeah.
bar. That's what it was all
Hey,
about.
yeah, oh,
hash
definitely.
bars.
I was just talking about that the other day when Michelson bought that giant hash bar.
Right.
It was like $2,500 or $3,000 of just a brick of hash,
Wow.
and we just lived at his house for like 3 months.
That's funny. You could just probably
Hey.
get that for like $400 or $500 now.
Hey,
Like,
bro,
Yeah.
hey, bro, you
an
got the
ounce of hash
hash?
is like $400 or
Right.
$500 now.
Well, I remember
I
that
want to
shit.
taste
seen
it.
it-
So
I've seen it
good.
as low as
Pot used to
360.
be
but
more than an ounce of gold.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
crazy.
worth more than gold.
not even
seriously.
too long. Not even long.
And
ago.
we all afforded
Like
that shit.
2009.
Yeah. It's like, how can we come
That's
up with
why-
like 400? And the thing is, it was like even gold was less than $486.
I think
Right,
at
yeah,
one
yeah.
point in time, like
Ounce or some
2009,
shit like
I
that,
think it was like
$500.
more than gold. I think it was worth more ounce for ounce than gold. at
I
one point.
believe
Yeah,
it.
yes, definitely. More.
But that's why when people bitch, you paid $30 for an eighth, I'm like,
Shut the fuck
we used
up.
to pay fucking $50, $60 an eighth for
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
that was the going
And I
rate.
didn't get a
If I
receipt
pay-
with it, motherfucker.
If I pay more than 15 now, I'm pissed.
See? But you have the med card, right?
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, I get
I feel
discounts
you.
and all that, but yeah, if I'm buying, and like same thing with the gram of wax now, like everyone's
I don't think
everyone's
I
deal
would-
is $20. Like if I'm paying more than 15, I'm fucking pissed off, dude. Like that's just the deals I'm getting.
Well,
on
I
the
don't.
med side, you know,
I don't
so
think
it's
I
like-
could
Nice.
pay 60 again or 50 again. So I
Some
get that.
places charge
But
that,
30 is
though.
still a pretty good deal.
Like I'm about to get culture shock going into fucking Las Vegas, trying
Oh,
to buy
it's
a
gonna be
quarter
so
for like
expensive.
$90, I'm sure.
oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be about
yeah.
that, yeah.
It's gonna be something
Especially
like that.
because
High commodity.
it's a high
expensive
commodity.
money.
So,
So-
that the first couple weeks will probably be hiked the fuck up.
So like it used to be where you would have to go into Vegas, you have this person come to your hotel, you have to like sign over your med card over to them, and then they make you a temporary one for that week, and then you can only buy 2.5 ounces for the week that you're there or something like that, and blah blah blah. Anyways, but now I called one of the places because I told them I was coming up there, and they said,
Get ready
Oh,
to
yeah,
see
I'm
my
in.
face,
It's like, can I
motherfucker.
email that shit to
I'm
you?
gonna
Like-
be here. Here's my picture.
Can you have that shit?
I'm gonna be
waiting
at
for me
that
when I
shit.
get there?
"Can I just leave an order with you?"
Yeah, let's go ahead and back it
You
up.
know,
Yeah.
Daddy needs a new
I'll
pair of
give you
shoes.
when I walk in. I'm gonna give you the signal, and you just put it on the counter, bro.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'll prepay.
No, and what it does now is just like kind of here how it is at the House of Dagness. If you're a medical member, you sign up once and you don't even have to. I mean, now you have to bring your card.
Oh,
now,
they
but-
take your med card too.
It's
I forgot
still
about
weird
that.
that
But-
they do
yeah.
that to me
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah, it is strange.
I mean, it should be like a membership at this point. Like you can have your medical side.
they should have like a recreational membership on at most places. You know what I mean? Like, hey,
most
I,
of it.
I shop here all the time. you should grow plants for me. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Oh,
I'll pay
yeah.
you for it.
Well,
Exactly.
That's one thing that's nice about Vegas too. They don't have the plant laws. Their dispensaries can grow
What
as
the
much as
fuck's
they
going
want.
on over there?
Oh, he's just checking out life.
That's cool.
You want one, bro?
Yeah, sure.
That's my party favors.
Oh, cool.
my
Okay,
party favors
it's your dog's diabetes.
Yeah, anybody can
No,
have.
politics is actually really just doing what.
I hope you didn't put insulin in you. Your body couldn't handle that.
Yeah, no, I never
Yeah,
done
that was
no
heroin.
heroin before. I don't really support it, but God forbid one day before
It's
I
really
do
heavy.
die,
That's why.
I'm gonna shoot the
You
fuck
can't-
up.
It's hard to support.
My
You get
ex-girlfriend
you
who
get
went
it?
to school for 10 years to be a doctor. She was all addicted
Oh,
to
that
heroin.
whore. She is addicted to Hayron?
Yeah,
Oh,
she got put on suspension.
well, that's good.
Yeah, at least
Yeah,
you
they
know
just
that
like,
you're.
don't come here for a couple days.
Yeah.
You fucking Hayroner. Oh, hey. You guys ready? This one's a good one.
Hey, Mark, so I got choked out by a Chinese cop.
Oh yeah.
You
Let's
never-
hear this story. We haven't even
Broke
heard
my
it.
fucking pinky. It's still
the
a little
fuck?
messed up, man. I felt it earlier today in the shower when I was
choked out by a Chinese
lifting
cop.
up my balls to scrub in the gooch. You know, I'm like, oh man, my pinky's still fucked up. So basically, I had me several cocktails, right? And
Well,
my
obviously.
buddy goes inside one of these goddamn downtown bars. I don't care for downtown bars, whatever. And I'm standing in line, right? And I'm going in, and the cop's like, "Where do you think you're going?" I'm like, "Inside, fucking drink." And he's like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not." And I'm trying to show my bouncer my ID. I'm like, "Yeah, let me in." And the cop, he just like grabs me from behind, this little fucking short Chinese cop guy, and he starts fucking choking me. He's like, "You're either leaving or I'm taking you out of here." And so I dig my fucking hands in my throat just to grab a hold of his fucking hands.
Oh, it's
I
a good
grab a
idea.
hold of his thumb and I start twisting it back. I'm like, "I guess I'm leaving then."
That was aggressive.
Anyway, if
That's
you go
intense,
So
downstairs,
you got the last word.
I wish we had like security footage just to play and
BrothersBrer.com.
compare
oh yeah,
as you
yeah.
narrate the story.
Yeah, it probably is available. But if
probably-
you're ever
Why
downtown, which
how'd
I
you
don't
end
recommend.
up doing that?
Yeah,
Like
what?
How do you
this.
get in these aggressive situations?
Yeah, how do you do this?
Oh, so that night
even
I
as a
also
skateboarder, I
I
never
may have
get
smoked
shit.
meth.
Oh, you may
Oh.
have.
I may
This
have.
makes more sense now. All of a
Oh.
sudden.
No, after that.
Oh.
because I leave and
After?
like
May have?
yeah. On my way out, I grab a Corona. You're
From
drinking
the
Corona.
Chinese feller?
No.
How do you know
just
he's from
the table.
China?
Yeah.
Did you ask him what do they call it?
All right, you want me
Was
to
he a
be more
Chinaman?
PR?
He's a Chinaman.
No.
He was Asian. And by the way, if you ever want to fucking test your fisticuffs and you know there's a hardcore Russian in the fucking building, you be like, "Hey, man, where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from Russia." "Yeah, I knew you were fucking Asian. I could smell you when you walked in." "No, fuck
here we
you.
go
I'm
again.
from fucking Russia." "Oh, yeah, bullshit, asshole. You're from fucking Asia, you fucking asshole." They'll want to fight you.
How do we get
Wow.
on
Russians don't like to be
Because
called
Russia,
Asians.
Russia's in Asia.
I know.
Yeah,
but I just
Russian
don't
is
understand how we
basically Asia.
Hey,
jumped into that.
This man's using his
Right.
binoculars.
I was trying to see the
Fantastic,
point of your
fantastic.
story. You
Oh.
see that?
Oh!
You see that?
Oh!
Damn. That was
Point of the
Ruthless.
story is, I think I
Ruthless.
might have accidentally
cold.
smoked methamphetamines. that
Speaking
night.
of
brutal.
ruthless, man, that new Jay-Z shit. I was really surprised.
No.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a huge Jigga fan. But
Sorry,
I mean,
expected just
Sorry, I already started the
I don't
segment.
care.
We'll go right into it right after this. You'll like this one.
Under the Mandela Effect, it's not Cliff Notes. It's now Cliff's Notes.
Yeah, oh yeah, Cliff's Notes. He told me about that. Oh yeah, so same as you know how long it took him to get that steel up in that Empire State Building? 90 days. You know why? They had to have those Indians do it because they're not afraid of heights. That's it. I didn't know that Indians weren't afraid of heights. But apparently.
I was
Yeah,
trying to
I
figure
was
out the
about to say.
stereotype there.
Well,
Do you think it was
Flying
more
carpets.
Flying
Oh,
carpets.
those kinds of Indians. I think he was
We're
thinking.
talking about dots, not feathers.
I think he was thinking. Well, yeah, but we're born in we know where India is. They don't know how that stuff happened back then. Sorry, so Jazza did a real good on the
Fuck
did
that
good on-
Sounds
clone.
dope.
That nigga been cloned fucking several times before, man. Fuck that shit.
Oh,
man.
during under the Mandela Effect.
No, not under the Mandela Effect. Under some other motherfucking
He's just
fucking
paying for
under
his
the sheet
clones?
bullshit, man. That bitch be cloned, motherfucking Dre
No.
be cloned, M be cloned. Man, you name me a motherfucking celebrity, I'll let you know if they be cloned or not, man. Bernie Mac got whacked from a cloning center.
you
Steve
think
Harvey
so?
and D.L. Hughley had fucking things to do about that. I know.
D.L. Hughley's still around.
The turn of
Yeah, I
the freaking
know, but
frogs
they
game.
Oh, you're
clones
saying
too.
he killed Bernie Mac is what you're saying?
Yeah, they
Hey, you
tortured
want to
his
see
soul.
one of the best Bernie Mac things ever?
Yeah, what you
It's
got?
one of his first. It was on the Def Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like his first
you think he
appearance
stand
on
up?
it. Oh man, that's where he got started. His stand-up's the shit, dude.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
his stand-up. And so like those Def Jams were like these super aggressive crowds, and you know you would get fucking. It was like the Apollo. You get booed the fuck off, and like he walked out there. And he's like, you know, the music's playing, and he's got fucking his face on his pants, like air paint, like fucking spraying on his pants.
Who is this again?
Bernie Mac.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so, you know, they come out with the music, and he like does the thing, and you hear,
Yeah.
"You don't understand. I don't give a fuck, motherfuckers." And then the music would start again, and then he would start dancing, and then, "You don't fucking understand." So he like a crowd, the aggressive crowd. Because he's just telling him how much he didn't give a fuck. And he would do a joke, and then between each joke, look it up sometime. It's fucking amazing.
Hell
It's
yeah,
pretty good
yeah.
So
shit.
Bernie Mac's that was his first time there.
I think that was like his first big like Def Jam appearance or
Gotcha.
something. Because I think back then you had to work your way up or
Yeah.
something.
Oh well, I mean that's how any
That
comedy circle.
Well,
is,
yeah,
I'd
but
say.
they
Sure.
like it was almost like an open mic, but you had to prove yourself to it or something. I don't know. It was always letting out really young
They
comedians.
had to jump you into the gang first.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, that motherfucker had a heart in him, and
I used to hate watch. Don't ever touch my phone. What I hated about it is Russell Simmons. He always ran those. You know, it was Russell Simmons' Def Comedy Jam. And at the end of it, he would always do fucking, do like this prayer or whatever, like this really peaceful thing after everybody just screamed the N-word for 2 hours. And fucking, he's like, good night, peace be with you, or whatever. I'm like, shut up, you Russell Simmons billionaire.
Oh yeah, man.
He's
What
a good
y'all know
business
about
boy.
motherfucking clones?
No, I don't want to talk about the
Nothing.
clones right now. Give me he knows a lot about clones. Reefer clones.
I'm fucking up a little seedling of mine right now.
Oh, you got a name or you got a pet her?
I named it.
Unless if you want
I
to be
named
a
it
stripper.
because
What's
I
her
put
name?
I put 7 seeds out there
Yeah.
that were sprouted, you know, and one of them survived, and I named her Beyonce.
Oh.
She's a survivor.
Fuck that. Fuck that
Is that
devil
from
witch.
is that from the new album?
That
No,
fucking
that's
devil
not.
witch.
It's like
Old
that's
ass
like Destiny.
shit.
That's Destiny's Child shit.
Let me tell you about some Beyonce. It'll
Beyonce
probably piss
Berry
people
headband.
off.
She was still alive back then in Destiny's Child.
I hate her dancing. It makes everybody mad when I say that shit.
What
It's
are you
like
talking
she
about?
fucking
She's sexy as hell.
jerks around and shit.
I don't care what she
because
does.
she's the devil.
And every time I tell my woman that, she gets so mad at me because she loves Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
plus, like some of the songs she sings, to me, her voice is like to the other level, like Aretha Franklin.
But-
That's a Chinese one.
But some of the songs are
And
dumbed
then
down,
Franklin.
right?
Diana
Aretha
Ross. Yeah,
Franklin.
and those songs are so dumbed
They're
down.
written.
Look at my
below,
booty shake.
Right,
Look at my
right.
booty shake.
They're
you
written
know?
below her.
And this bitch has a really good voice, like
talent
fucking
level.
timeless voice. So I think she should be doing.
She gave an interview where she talks about selling her soul, and when she hits them fucking power chords, that's what like really makes her get into it.
Oh,
Is
that's
something
good.
else overtakes her spirituality. The following story
Because
is
of that
fictional.
clone.
It does not depict any
She's
actual
a
person
clone
or
is what he's
event.
saying, I
Audio
think.
discretion is advised.
Mine
Fuck
isn't
yeah,
a clone.
man.
I popped it from seed, so
Anybody?
no clone here.
Oh, speaking of Mandela Effects, you ever hear about Beats by Dre?
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
actually
Fuck yeah, I
Beats
watched
by
the-
Dr. Dre.
I watched the
Look it up,
5-hour
assholes.
Yeah, no shit.
No, it isn't.
I know it's not. So you might be from our old reality. The fucked up thing about the Mandela effect is it only
Beats by
affects
Dre. What are you talking about? It was
Canada,
never Beats
the
by
United
Dre.
States, and Mexico.
It's Mexico.
You
Mexico.
never just think maybe you remember things wrong?
Yeah.
That
I
makes
got a
more
fu-
sense.
I
does
got a
it
mind
not?
like a goddamn elephant. That's why I'm a goddamn
How does that
alcoholic
not
trying to
make more
self
sense?
fucking
How many drugs have you
suppress all
done?
these old memories of mine.
Couple.
But yeah,
All
my
right, so
memory's
I do
terrible.
believe
Me
in-
and millions.
You might be mad at me about this, everyone else but Paul, but I do believe in parallel universe and different dimensions and all that shit. And you know what's the most calming part about that? Is whenever you see a bitch that you want to fuck in some other
fucked her in
dimension,
another
you're
dimension.
fucking that bitch. because it's infinite possibilities.
And then
So if you wanted to be,
just
That's a
driving
good
you
little
crazy.
bit. I like it.
that's truly think that. That's one of my true thoughts.
I mean,
Good.
And then so like,
God
if you want to be a fireman somewhere else, you're a fucking
it's
fireman.
pretty fucking good.
Just
man.
happens I'm
I like
a
it.
fucking drunk here
Right.
that plays the
Right.
good fiddle when my wife goes to bed.
Right.
Oh, so I'm
Hey,
currently the
speaking of
best
which-
version of myself then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but you're an
really are.
alcoholic in another dimension.
Right,
Yeah,
Mark,
you
what-
heroin addict,
What'd you lose, like
pedophile,
what would you lose, like 60 pounds
Rapist.
in the last year?
yoga artist.
It was like I started at 280 something.
That was the
and
worst
I'm like
one,
at
being
290
the yoga
something, maybe
artist.
less than that now.
No, I get
I've
down.
only weighed myself 3 times.
Right.
I got my own mats.
Only in one dimension. Another dimension, you're doing yoga with no mats because you can't afford them.
That's all right.
And then another dimension, mats aren't
Namaste.
even around. And Mandela, take that.
Wasn't
And
it?
that's a big theory behind the Mandela effect is the world jumped and God forbid it, like if you
Where
saw
did
the
it
same
jump? Like in a
stars-
basketball game?
like in a basketball
It was did a
game.
3-pointer.
Oh man, we should call my grandmother sometime. Shit, she's
I
gonna be
haven't
90
talked to her
in
in a long
November.
time.
Oh yeah.
I want to get another mixer for phone
Well,
calls.
why don't you ever let him get into the Mandela effect? I kind of want to hear
I
about
keep
Hey, Mark,
letting him
man,
kind of get into it.
All right.
I gotta
remember-
pee anyway, so
Yeah, go pee. Hey Mark, remember when
fuck
I was
you,
saying
Mark.
like you got to marry into the Mandela effect or not? No,
Marry in,
Medved.
get your goat.
You got to be Mark Medved.
Right.
Turns out this gal I went to high school with, who I used to know in like middle school and high school and
Yes,
everything.
yeah.
Well, it turns out she was like Miss Colorado, and like we all knew that.
Okay.
But she married the fat kid from the Medveds.
Oh, really?
Her name's now Hannah Medved.
Are you fucking dead serious? or
Dead
what?
fucking serious. And like when I was like on the Facebook all drunk, like looking up old classmates, I'm like,
What the
oh fuck.
dude? I missed
Yeah.
out.
Goddamn Mark
Grab.
Medved over here.
I could have.
You could have married a boy.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Because he was a boy, you know. That's why she
right.
married
Yeah.
him.
That's I couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I was cock blocked
Yeah.
into
Cunt
marrying
blocked.
into
Yeah.
twat swatted.
Yeah,
Not
no
only
doubt.
cock blocked, but interdimensionally cock
Damn. I can't even have that in another
In
dimension,
one,
son.
in one dimension, though, it did happen.
blocked. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can look at it that way.
Well,
Yeah.
This is a stupid
I-
fucking
well,
theory.
is there any daughters in the Medved family? I don't know, dude. That's the only thing I
What
can
the
think.
fuck is Medved?
Why don't you
Why
know
have I
any?
heard that
And
name?
what?
It's
the only-
the
he's
that's where he
obsessed with
bought
it.
his vehicle.
Yeah, he's obsessed with it because I left all the stickers on from the place
Yeah.
on my thing
And I'm like,
because I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm like, oh goddamn,
didn't know it
Mark,
was
you
either.
gotta
I
gotta
didn't-
get us a sponsorship.
You buy a car, it has the shit on there. I didn't fucking know.
Yeah, who takes that
But you
shit
know
off?
what I fucking heard about that shit? I heard that sometimes, like, if you ask them to take that shit off, they'll charge you $200 for like a
Go fuck
to
yourself.
take
A
off
screw
the
fee.
Yeah. So like one guy ended up they were about to do that for him, and he was like, no, fuck
Another
that,
brew?
leave it on there. And then as soon as he signed all the paperwork,
he
he went
cut
on
his brakes or some shit.
No, he's just scraped it all off in front of him.
Good.
You went so fucking conspiracy.
Do you know what the thing
No,
is?
it's not a
What you know what the
conspiracy.
bottom line is
What's
here?
that?
He's
What's that?
jealous of you because
Why?
your car says Medved, and he wanted to fuck the Medved girl.
Well, that's what he's saying.
No,
If
no,
I- that- if I-
no, no.
Fuck your ass with the 45, you faggot.
Oh,
Don't
that's
tell me where I
awful.
could spit. Where I
If
can't
that
spit
thing
on
ends
the
up
on my
screen, come
floor-
on, man.
How did
Oh,
you
my
just guess
Lord.
that? These lemon G's my fucking favorite
That's
strain in the whole wide
crazy
world.
as
That's
fuck.
lemon G, dude.
I've never seen anybody do that. That was pretty crazy.
I'm liking this new strain that I got.
That's
Smell
funny.
it, see if you could guess.
This is great audio.
Is that the purple alien dog?
No.
Ah.
crazy.
Same
Got turn
dispensary,
around
though.
and flip shit.
What's that?
Same dispensary.
I like,
though,
I
so
like your
it
shirt.
probably
there,
is.
Mark.
It's all the
What is
and
it?
Where'd you
wine.
get
It's
it?
called you Mark there, Jake.
Yeah, yeah.
Hindu
Yeah,
Kush.
Where's it
Oh,
from?
okay.
Kinda like a,
Would
you say, a stripper?
chemistry.
It's
Stripe-
funny. Like,
striped.
all the stuff from
striped.
Good Chemistry just
Striped.
always kind of
Yeah.
has that weird
you could
cheesy,
totally be like a male
like,
stripper in that
kind
shirt.
of
Just be
fruity
like,
smell
"Hi,
to it
I'm a
for some
sailor.
That's
reason.
how I feel about
I'm in
Kind Love
town
on a
for
lot
a
of their
couple
stuff. It
weeks.
has this distinct, like they each have their
Two-
distinct. It's
two
kind of cool.
nightfalls.
Well, it's because
So when I'm really
It's
craving
the
that
growers,
certain,
I would assume.
yeah,
I like
then
it.
I go to
It's a nice
Kind
shit.
Love,
Sure.
and then
Thank you, sir.
yeah,
I like
exactly. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
I got
grower.
it at the Goodwill.
well,
and the only reason
when
why
you
I'm wearing
have
it is 'cause I
an
ripped my
enclosed
other one.
space with genetics and
kinda
two
have, like, a
conversations
little
going
bit
on
of
at the same
these,
time,
like,
That's
this
right.
going on, and
You're
I'm like, I
fine.
can't walk around in a ripped shirt. I gotta
The
go buy
camera's
me a new
on
shirt.
you. Hey, give us an email at brothersbrer@gmail.com.
Yeah.
hey,
Hey.
How do you?
what were you
nice
guys
clay.
talking about over there? It seemed pretty interesting.
It was Nelson
Goodwill.
Mandela Effect. It was like, I'm a black man and I got into prison, and then everybody loved me.
That's how they do it.
Sorry.
We got any emails there, Mark?
Oh, let me check. I think we might, but
What were you guys talking about over there?
Goddamn Captain Jake's beautiful fucking shirt and how he could probably go get
Stripes,
fucking
bro.
laid, like going to California, be like, I'm a sailor, I'm only in town for
California.
a nightfall.
For the nightfall.
a lot of work. Oh yeah, we do have emails.
Holy shit.
I
Holy
forgot.
shit. Here, let me look. This one's me. Everybody look at me for a second. That one's Mark. And then if you want to send us an email, what Mark's about to do, you go ahead and send that to brothersbrer@gmail.com.
BRER.
Did we already read the? Did y'all hear the dog meat festival over in China? one?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, I told Walter that earlier.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I was like, what's going on in the
I
background?
thought we
there?
were in trouble.
All right, this week brings us two emails to the BrothersBrer at gmail.com.
Where?
BrothersBrer at gmail.com.
BRER.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know how to say it. There's no good to play it. Here,
No, he's just
BRER.
that's what.
That's how you
That's
spell
our shtick
Brer.
is B-R-E-R.
How the fuck do you spell Brer?
BRER.
There you
All
go.
right, shut up. He's reading.
Oh,
God.
This one's entitled. This one is from.
No, I was.
It's from the same caller,
Uh-oh.
PB.
Who is this person? We
Thought it was Little
We got
Horse.
another mystery.
No,
I-
this
I-
We
one-
never
hey,
knew who Donkey
the
Lips
hockey-
was,
the
and now
hockey
we don't
one,
know
I
who
already
PB
told, so
was.
skip that one.
Nice.
All right, so skip the hockey one.
Or actually, you didn't hear it.
Wait,
What
I
was
didn't
the
hear it.
hockey
Yeah,
one?
I wanna read it. All right.
It's Paul.
All right, so this one's
Look at
from,
that mystery.
this one's from PB.
All right, go ahead.
Goddamn Little
PEE.
Horse, asshole. Read the email.
BEE. The subject is no subject.
Oh no, we can't have
Fuck
that.
off. Who the fuck wants to type in a subject when you're fucking one-eyed Captain Jack and trying to type some shit? No way.
I'm gonna shut
No
your
way.
fucking mic off.
What's the difference between a hockey player and a hardcore feminist? A hockey player showers after 3 periods.
Talk about a fucking circle. Atta boy.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yo,
the
yeah,
Mandela
yo.
effect right there.
All right.
That was his first joke today.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
That's
well,
foreshadowing.
that's-
Good job.
Yeah, that's
that was
pretty
good writing.
That's a pretty good one.
That was like you had to think ahead and everything. Good job.
Yeah. All right. So this is the second one. There's another one from PB. No subject in the subject line. What kind of punch can kill 20 kids and 6 adults? A Sandy Hook.
Oh,
Psych, that was a false flag. No one actually died. Look up Robbie Parker.
Oh no.
Sent from my iPhone.
Oh. So,
So
do we have any more emails?
No, that was it. That was emails for this week. Thank you for your
there-
emails. Write us
Sandy,
at
Sandy Hook happened.
brothersbrer@gmail.com if you want to write us
Fuck
one.
yeah. That was good work.
Oh, thanks.
Look at that. We worked together. Everybody got good. There's a saxophone in the background.
Yeah.
That was a good job. You wrote ahead. You should work for
I'm
Family
surprised you
Guy.
heathens could turn on the laptop or the tablet to turn on the fucking music.
I'm the best at everything.
Good job, dude. You're like me. You can do everything.
Everything. Like Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mike.
That's what
like
I do.
Mike. Don't you want to be like Mike?
That little Bow Wow movie.
So I forgot a part of my Oklahoma experience last time. You
Oh.
guys are gonna hate this guy,
Wait a minute.
just like me, because you know I've said it many times on here that nowhere the way I get along in public the best is as long as I just find somebody I hate and just fucking stare at them, and that just helps time go by,
Nice.
you know. And I fucking just in my head, I'm gonna get his ankle bit by a small dog until it's really annoying. And I'm gonna I'm gonna move around his silverware until he doesn't know how to eat that salad. But this fucking asshole.
He's eating
So-
it with a fucking pepper shaker. Huh?
I'm sitting down waiting for my flight I think I'm going to Oklahoma. And there's nothing going on, so I'm just not that mad and staring at nobody, so I'm fucking bored out of my mind. And must have been some angels in the sky, because this feller behind me, he fucking... Come on, I've got enough for everybody.
I was looking for a pipe and he had me a fucking syringe.
He's looking for something.
Yeah, I got
So-
your fix.
I got something. I got what you need.
No, I got what you need. I just pass it around. You guys distribute it and come back here.
Anyway, so you was going to Oklahoma, yeah?
Oklahoma, yeah. I went to his wedding, Kayla's wedding. But so this fucker behind me, I
She
noticed
got
him
married in
earlier.
Oklahoma?
That's where she
That's
lives.
goddamn poetic justice.
Like the Tupac one. Was he in that?
Oh, no, I couldn't tell you anything
Who was
about
in
Tupac.
Poetic Justice?
That was Tupac.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah.
was Tupac.
See, he was trying to be
Janet
Dre
Jackson.
or Cube before Cube.
Hey,
He was
what?
trying to break into the movies. He was
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to.
He
I
did
wouldn't
too.
say that's Cube, but
Cube did the same damn thing.
he made his own movies. He didn't do anybody else's
Hey, you actually got
movies.
money in there. What have you been doing? Working or panhandling?
Prostituting.
Oh God.
Continue.
Yeah.
So, like the glory of God, the angel behind me. I hear these three people that I noticed earlier. I noticed they were probably a little bit rich. Probably don't usually hang out with the public. And
Going through
there's
Oklahoma.
yeah, going to Oklahoma as that. Yeah, fucking. And I so you could tell two were married, and then there was this other feller that must have just hung out with him for the weekend or something. And he's like, "Thanks for the backpack." And it's just like fucking, like a Kids in the Hall skit. Like this fucking just dude that had no expression. Thanks for the backpack. I'm gonna have to return it to you though. And the woman's like, "Oh no, you just keep it." He's like, "No, that's not the reason. I don't wear things with logos on it." And then everybody just gets fucking quiet. Everybody in a 5-foot radius, because they know this guy's a fucking piece of shit. I don't wear anything with logos on it. And so I just fucking turn around and just fucking, I was ready for my time to pass. I was staring at that motherfucker with all my rage. And he goes, "I'll just give it to the Goodwill." And he fucking walks away.
Oh, really?
That's the end of their conversation.
What?
No logo, guys. The worst man I've ever experienced other than Donald Trimpton.
Shrimp dog.
And I only experience him because he's on the TV.
Have you ever
24/7.
seen the whites of an individual's eyes? Like their eyeballs
Yours are
explode
yellow.
up
Yours are
when
yellow.
you throw gasoline on them?
From the what?
Yeah, if you
The
never thrown
fuck did he
gasoline on
say?
somebody?
Well, I'm glad I slowed
Hey,
down and listened
And
to what
then-
he was
then
saying.
Your cops, stop listening now.
Hey, the fucking following story is fictional.
Did you say if
you trip
if
up
ever
somebody, you stomp on his fucking ankle, you
Calm
dump
down.
gasoline on him, then you sit there and light a smoke and just stare.
Nope.
You'll see the whites. Because gasoline, apparently, I hear, will start burning your skin, but you're just like,
Thank you. You're a fucking psychopath.
hey, I only saw it in a movie. I'm working on like methods to collect my money.
Although, when I was a kid,
How about you just try asking it?
Yeah, I
for it
did.
back?
Remember?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Dave,
No, the crack smoking fag.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I forgot about the crack smoking.
So
fag.
Kayla got married, huh?
Yeah, she got married.
To the same guy?
Oh man,
Same filler.
I saw like her photos on Facebook or whatever, and
It was
like,
in a vineyard.
it looked like on the best man side or whatever. It looked like Julia was one of them.
She was, yeah. What is this?
Read it.
I just think it's funny that,
Not the fucking card,
that there was
asshole.
like a lesbian
wasn't
that looks
invited.
like a dude
Later.
on the best man side.
Yeah, she was dressed up like a feller. She was handsome.
I bet a lot of people thought
Yeah.
she was a dude.
They used to come over to
think
the
about that.
tavern and drink,
On the
and we'd
best
hang
dude
out.
side.
And he'd ask me for a cigarette, and we'd go
And I
out
told
back
her-
and we'd talk.
And it's funny because I like to cause
I
a
would have
rumor.
been laughing so hard.
I caused a rumor or two in my life, and that was one of them beforehand up for like 2 weeks. And during the whole entire, I was in Oklahoma, I told everybody I was going to fuck the lesbian. Julia. Is he the one she's talking about, or he's talking about? I told everybody.
Yeah.
Just to
Did it
get it out
happen?
there. No, because and the first person I told was Manny, so he would tell her.
Right.
Just to see the
Manny.
rumors start. And so I'm at the wedding, and she's dressed up like the feller, and I'm just fucking hitting on her the whole time, just fucking with her. Because I know she's like solid, like doesn't ever want to look at a dick lesbian.
yeah.
Right, right.
So I'm just, hey baby, you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
go back? And everybody's all like,
What the fuck?
that feller's with that feller, or trying to get with that feller. We're all dancing and shit, and the whole time
fucking her.
it's at a vineyard, and they're all drinking all the nice wine. I'm just drinking Miller Lite the whole time, hitting on this boy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why all her family left.
Good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell's you.
Hells yes, boy. So, why are you working so much, Marcus?
We just have projects at work that need me being there a lot.
I have
No, it's, like,
projects in my
crazy, dude.
neighborhood.
Like I'm shipping like 2/3 of our day before we even start our day.
Oh,
Half the time, yeah. Like before like everyone else shows up for work. I'm
So
What time do
business
they
is
show up?
booming, huh?
like 9 or so, but like I've
But you're
already
getting there.
shipped like 200 to 300 things sometimes.
You know what happened? Is you started running. That's what happened when I started running.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
at work early all the time, doing stuff. I painted the restaurant, redid the
Well,
bar.
It came at a good time because I'm going to Vegas, and this is gonna be the check for Vegas. So it's all
good,
you
that's
know what I
nice.
mean? So it's
Yeah, you
like-
said you were seeing some concert in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the Dirty Heads, which I'm very
Oh,
conflicted.
fuck yeah.
I'm mildly conflicted about
They're
just
all right.
because. Well, no,
Tell
they're
me
fine.
about these dirty heads,
Nah,
fellas.
well, you know me and my whole. Ever since David Young turned off my turntables when I was playing roots reggae at his party,
I don't know
vowed
this
to never
story.
to like the white boy reggae music.
Oh.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm sorry.
but
Oh,
I've been
it's a
slow.
fucking-
Why
like,
did he do that? He's a white boy reggae
Nah,
boy.
it happened at his party. I was DJing his thing, and like he told me to play reggae, so I.
This guy sounds like a
I had-
prick.
no, I had like a bunch of. So I like got a bunch of reggae, you know, like
Real
like-
reggae.
like real like roots
Oh.
reggae, you know what I mean? And
and he wanted white boy
I seriously
reggae.
got like 2 songs in or something like that, and he like came and stopped the record physically.
What
Like,
a fucking.
With his
Yeah.
fingers?
Yeah, dude, like it was like
Did you pack the fuck up and leave?
I just stopped. I was like, I'll never. Yeah, and I don't know what I did. I was pretty bad. I was mad. Yeah, like
Atta
but, yeah.
boy.
Anyways, but
Can't be rude like that.
so yeah, but I don't know. But when I started listening to reggae again last year for when we went
From
to
Dinkroy.
Jamaica, when we went to Jamaica,
Did you see? Did you? Sorry to get you off course,
No, you're
but
fine.
at that little restaurant we were at in Jamaica, did you see the old dude playing reggae? Like, it was really
he was
kind
playing
of.
country.
No, they
It
were
was-
doing reggae, and he's like sitting on the couch. He's like old as fuck. Chink, 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 the guitar player. It was really cool.
I'm pretty sure I saw, but
They might have been playing different
Didn't
music
we
when
s-
you went. I slept
No,
in
no, no.
more than y'all.
no, it was that night. But remember, we walked by him one time, and it was like spot on country music, and it was like an old
they
reggae.
had that little theater. Or
It was like a
something.
little old reggae dude.
Oh
like, with
yeah,
dreads.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
There was a lot of memories.
But it was
smashed
spot
into
on
there.
like George Jones or some shit.
Nice.
Like, yeah, it was pretty crazy, dude. It was like he did a pretty good country impression.
No, it was like,
like
National
for a
Reggae Day
Jamaican
or
dude.
something.
It was crazy.
You were-
Oh yeah, it was Jamaica Day.
Jamaica Day, and
That's
then
what it
we
was.
stumbled in there at some point to eat food.
Yeah.
And while you're waiting for your table, they had the little reggae group. No, I'm the only one who saw that. It could be in my head. Sorry about that. Go on with your story.
I don't
But anyways, that old guy was really good at reggae.
The
And I
reggae.
thought we were gonna like bond on it, and didn't work.
Oh yeah, and then we thought that we were gonna play that talent show, and we're
I
all
would have
nervous.
played that shit.
Me because half of the band was there. We just needed a drummer. We're just gonna use the house
You guys
drummer.
have your instruments?
No, they had all that shit.
They had all that stuff.
It's a white people
the guy
resort.
even had a 6-string bass.
Yeah.
The guy even had a 6-string bass. So.
Oh yeah,
I
it
would've
was
been- I
it
would've
was
been
pretty
just
sweet.
at
I
home.
don't know why we didn't do it. Why didn't we? We were too drunk or something.
You? Oh yeah, I was drunk too.
Don't say you.
oh.
Say guys
Uh,
were- he was like you. Yeah, I was drunk.
He-
No, I was
Yeah,
most
I
of the time
was
he
the
would've
most
been-
drunk.
Finger.
Most of the time he would have been right though.
Yeah, most of the time I would have been right. But
You faggots were too drunk. It was him that time.
I'm not gonna drink in Vegas this weekend.
That's fine.
Ooh,
you don't
yeah.
have to.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
you got the weed.
Yeah, I got the weeds. So
You don't have to.
I bought a little
Do you
rig
know,
to take up there and
although
everything, dude. Like,
I
yeah.
do
What,
suggest
go ahead.
getting drunk because it's hot as fuck out there. Make you forget about shit.
What are you doing in Vegas? Are you gonna go see some white boy reggae
Yeah,
show?
we're gonna go
That's
watch
what I'm
some
guessing.
white boy reggae.
Oh, that's what it was. You're
But I'm gonna sit in the
conflicted about
pool.
the Dirty Boys.
Oh yeah, I'm conflicted about the Dirty Boys, but it's
See?
fine.
I got it back.
Whatever.
That's what a host does. Look.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it that dirty
Host
heads?
That's what I did.
Yeah, the
right
Dirty
there.
Heads, the Dirty
Yeah.
Boys. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
Where's the concert at?
The Mandalay Bay?
Dude, that's a cool place.
And we're actually staying there the whole time. So
Were you
yeah,
staying at the Delano or the Mandalay?
the Mandalay, I think. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
So
Goddamn.
I'm,
You're the one who
I'm still
booked
trying to
it.
figure out though. so he stopped the record because it was white boy reggae.
No, he wanted it to be white boy.
He
reggae.
wanted it to be white boy
Oh,
reggae, and then they
gotcha.
turned on 311 after that or some shit.
Gotcha,
And like,
gotcha.
I was playing some.
And then Mark fucking
I was
killed
probably
it. In
like
an
probably
alternate universe, you killed everybody. And then
In
another
Mandela
universe.
in the alternate universe, I
just
pulled out a
trying to
newsie.
figure
out.
See, this
In
is
the
how
alternate
turned Alex
universe,
Jones this
you were
week. What the
already
fuck?
playing white boy
No.
reggae.
I believe in alternate universe, or at least parallel
Big time.
universe.
That's funny, but
But
What is
anyway,
the difference between alternate and
Or
parallel?
Shabba ranks.
it's the same. I think it's just whoever says
Shabba.
it, right?
You just sound smarter if you say one.
Yeah, parallel.
and I even feel like a dick for saying white boy reggae, but you know
No.
what I'm talking about.
I
you know what I
do.
mean,
It's-
right?
it's
Yeah,
not-
I know
you
exactly
know,
what you're talking about.
It's not really
it's rock
reggae.
It's
It's
fucking
rock,
not
yeah.
fucking reggae.
It's like, dude,
It's
I was
sorry.
talking about like
It's cool, but it's
You put on
definitely
this,
a
like-
different thing.
It's another beast.
Bob Marley shit, and I was like thinking more like Sublime, man.
Yeah, like Chili
Or-
Peppers.
No,
Sublime.
yeah, I don't know.
But-
I guess that's not even close, really, to white boy reggae. But
Nonetheless,
Oh,
I'm
kinda. It's
I'm
Should've-
excited.
You should have played some Snow.
Ha!
What'd you say?
Should have played Snow. The
I
dude,
don't-
like, what's the song? Shitty ass song.
Infama.
The our band should play it. Yes, we should.
White boy reggae. Yeah. White boy reggae.
Dude, you're gonna like that concert. That pool
Oh yeah.
venue is really cool. I've
Cool.
been there.
Yeah. You've
Yeah.
seen someone in there?
I didn't mean to, but Rome was there.
Yeah, there was a kid floating. Of
Who's
course,
Rome?
you've seen somebody in there.
It's the Sublime Boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rome,
yeah.
Sublime by Rome.
But
Sublime
my experience was a
with
little
Rome,
different because
something. Yeah.
so there.
Never understood that. Is that
Yeah.
the singer?
Yeah,
I
Rome's
think
the
this-
singer.
Okay,
Is it? I don't
gotcha.
know.
You can
Usually
get in the
it's
pool while you're in the fucking.
Yeah, so it's
I don't
it's
like
like
I don't want to fuck
it's
on
a-
my phone.
It's like a wave pool, or
Oh,
there's
especially after
Now
we're
take
to
your
Jamaica,
phone.
man.
I
Damn,
know.
man, you ain't got them underwater joints.
I'm taking.
Just
you,
don't.
you ain't fucking
I ain't
down,
got them underwater joint
You
shit.
ain't got them
And then-
underwater
They need to make a
joints.
waterproof vaporizer.
do they?
They do?
We'll see.
No, they need to.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you
It's
were
gotta
just.
be the next innovation.
Well, do it.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna be the young man to make that
Thanks.
vaporizer
You
happen.
can't just have the idea. You have to know.
But
tech.
so it's like a huge wave pool,
You're gonna need a
and then
bladder
and
for
then
the air.
the fucking. So there's the big stage,
A little.
a wave
vaporizer
pool, a
scuba
huge
tank.
wave pool,
Yeah,
and then there's a beach with just sand,
yeah.
fuck oxygen. You
and
inhale.
then
these.
there's whatever. But then next to it is a fucking topless bar or a topless pool.
Oh, that's what I heard. Yeah.
And because the woman knew the DJ and we were staying at the suites there, we got to go to the titty pool.
Oh yeah.
titty
Yeah.
pool. That sounds amazing.
Well,
very
and see,
nice.
that's your first.
All right.
Exactly.
That's
I-
exactly where I want to go. Is
And
a
I
titty
even-
pool.
And I
Sign
even
me up.
I'd let her take her top off. I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Well,
We're
yeah.
at the titty pool.
Yeah.
Everybody take off your titties.
Everyone take your titties out.
Yeah.
You just touch some titties here and there.
Absolutely.
So I'm
I
like,
like
these are
it.
my titties. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a
with
while,
it.
you just touch them.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
everybody
Titties.
leaves you alone. But
Everyone leaves
it's
you alone.
exactly what you think. 90% of them are awful.
That's what
Yep.
I figured.
And then about 10, or I'd say like 8% are like, yeah, that's okay. And then there's like 2% really good ones.
Right.
Yeah.
But everybody's drunk and there's shitty DJ music on. But it's whatever's popular at the time kind of DJ.
Sure.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not like a real DJ. And then tits.
Tits.
And everybody's like, ooh. But the ones I like the most is when they're standing up, but the tits keep coming out. And then they float for a second, and then they pop out.
Yes,
That's,
yes.
you know,
Like
like
Borat.
the 3-foot titty.
Like Borat. They tie rocks in the
So if you
rope.
can get into the titty bar, get in there. Go for it. I think women are free. And then you'll pay
I
like
like
$20 or something.
There wouldn't be a titty bar if women had to pay.
And if you ask the woman, take heed to this.
Huh.
Play the machine boingy beans.
Boingy
What?
beans. Why? What's that?
She fucking wins like $1,000 every time she plays a fucking
Really?
machine.
Boingy beans?
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
it's at
remember
the
that.
fucking Mandalay Bay.
Okay.
She'll tell you all about it because she
Oh,
just
yeah.
did it.
There's a
I'm in
link.
Oklahoma, fucking spending $40 for an Uber ride because everything's a million miles apart. Imagine what a taxi would have cost. And she's over there making $1,000 on boingy beans for like the third or fourth time.
Nice.
$1,000. That was like when we went to Blackhawk and David was winning off the Texas Oil or the black gold or
Every fucking time we go, boingy beans.
Boingy beans. All right, I'm gonna
Remember that shit.
That's the only machine I'm gonna play because I like to spend my money on goods and
If
services.
she comes down here, I'll let her explain it to you.
God
There's
forbid
a
you
whole
find a
thing
vase,
to
You
it.
should play the machine head.
One of my favorite memories of my grandmother, right before, a couple years before she passed, maybe like a year before she passed, she would have me go with her up to the. I'd take them up to the casinos. I'd get their Cadillac.
Yeah.
And we'd drive them up there, and me and Kay and her would go. And she would be kicking the fucking slot machine and like calling the ghosts of her sisters. Come on, Teresa. Come on, Annie. Give me whatever she wanted. So she's praying to her dead sisters while fucking hitting the
Miss
machine.
Jackpots.
Yeah. She won all the time, too, though. So maybe my Aunt Annie was there giving her 777s.
Yep.
Boingy beans.
Boing.
I'm excited for the lazy river.
Yeah, there's one there. They have the best
Yeah.
pool, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Good choice.
Fat
Mandalay
joint.
Bay is a good choice. It's a little farther down, but
It's like the first. It's way south, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
it's. I think it's one of the better ones. And then if you want to upgrade next time, this next one's called. It's the same hotel, but it's called the Delano,
Yeah.
and it's only suites, and it's not that
The
much more.
Delano's a good spot.
But the cool thing about it is it's pretty separate from the casino. So if you don't want to just fucking get away from all that crazy shit, you it's nice.
So that's probably my spot because I don't like all
Exactly.
that gambling and
Delano's
shit.
a good
And
place.
10 years ago, I wanted to be fucking right in the middle of that bitch. Now I'm like, yeah, get the farthest one. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
When's the last time
Right.
you've been to Vegas, Jacob?
A long time.
It's fun. Yeah, you just gotta go, just for a nice
I
weekend.
haven't even been there since I've been 21.
Oh,
Right,
really?
Last
Damn.
time I was there was 19.
Oh Jesus, really?
Thanks.
Why'd you go as teenagers? That's weird.
Yeah,
Like with family or something?
Nah.
Yeah, one time, and then I played football tournament.
Oh yeah, when because it was Wildcat Gold and Wildcat Brown, and ours was sucky, and yours were really good.
You went to Vegas.
You guys
Yeah,
went to
we went-
Vegas.
So what? That's the reward is you get to go play in the fucking
It was a
desert
national tournament.
for
That's
in
fucking
1,000
bullshit.
degrees.
Yeah, have
I
a
know-
heat stroke.
You should have went to
It
Montana
actually
and
wasn't
had
that
it.
bad.
No,
Yeah, it was funny though
that's
because they
back
had
before
like,
global warming.
They had
Back where Al Gore started all this
it
bullshit.
was a team from Utah
Wow.
that was like, I can't remember what their name was.
Shout out to Utah team.
Utah team, purple and green. Those guys were
Utah team, purple and green.
So they played
like that.
the higher division played down in our division, so that way they could win. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
like the other team that was in our division had already won like 10 times.
Oh, I
so
see.
the higher league played down and like they won, but they
Yes.
didn't come pick up their trophy and shit because they were all sad.
Do you win by
know, they-
default?
No, we
Oh.
stood there
See?
and got our I think it was it was our
It
second
would be
place
pretty cool if
trophy.
they hand you
Like,
the first get your place one. Just
participation
like,
trophy.
fuck it.
They just didn't even show up. Not even
Really?
the coach. Yeah. It
Wow.
was
See,
pretty
but
bad.
that was good though, because they fucking probably grew up to make careers and families and
Like,
respect things.
or they're sitting around
Right.
because
like,
they didn't have a fucking
Teaching other
participation.
or they're
kids how to
sitting around
cheat.
as cocky people and they're like, "Hey, we won first place. We didn't even show up."
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
or the
played
coach like
down.
punished them or something. That's what they probably happened. Is the coach
made
was
him-
like, "Fuck you, you ain't
Or
getting your
maybe he
trophy."
took them back to the showers. You
It
know,
was good shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny though because they were like twice the size of all
what
of
place
us.
did you get?
It was second or third. I don't even remember. That's how.
Did you
fun-
kill
that's how,
anybody?
like, special it was.
What?
Yeah.
I said that's how special it was. I
That's
don't
why
even
he
remember.
remembers
It
what
was like,
place.
I remember we were. Standing
remember
up
my
there
fourth
at the
place
podium
in World
getting a
Series.
trophy,
Nice.
but I can't remember. Were we second or third?
Were you here for my baseball story earlier?
I wasn't.
to retell it for all the fans.
Yeah.
I,
So Mark
I
can
remember
hear it.
I got fourth place. 'cause it was crushing.
Out to the
Because if I would have got
ball
third
game.
place, it would have been better, and I would have made it to that World Series.
You made it.
And I
Although
could have,
they
I
should
could have
make
had
a-
the first $200 million contract,
They could make like a
and I
TV
could have
series.
played with Dante Bichette.
They can make a TV series out of that
Wow.
1 year for Little League out of you, though.
They
Right.
should
Like
have.
what's that
First
show?
week.
I forgot one
Two
of the
kids
best
die.
stories of my
Like
little
the
league.
Wet Hot American Summer, though. They should make it like that, where it's all corny
That's
and
pretty much what my childhood was.
have two kids die. That'd
And
be
then Chris
interesting.
and I fucking would like dig holes, a lot for some reason.
Nice.
And we would sit in them.
Digging for the truth.
Then we put water in them and sit in them.
Right. Oh, and then the water would seep through slowly but surely.
Yeah, eventually. But anyways, one of my best, not best memories, but one of my Little League memories I totally forgot earlier. After I told you how good I was for the fences. Well, after one of my practices, my brother is just, I don't even know how to describe how, like, the way he was walking around. It was like a movie where the kid's just, like, in his own world.
Yeah.
He has this stick. He has this fucking weird stick. And he's, like, just walking around, and he goes towards me, and he fucking pokes me in the fucking eyeball. And I can feel it go from my eyeball and go, like, around my eyeball. It was the weirdest fucking feeling of my life. And it started to bleed and shit right after I was all, like, happy. I just did all good.
No! You
And then-
cannot be happy!
But he was equally happy with his fucking weird stick. And he's just fucking, and then he pokes me in the fucking eye for no fucking reason. 2 concussions because of my brother.
That's fantastic shit.
Or, yeah, at least 2 solid concussions.
That's good.
See, it shows you how you change. Before we poked each other in the eye and fought and shit.
Yeah.
Now we're a couple of fucking liberal faggots
Mm.
that don't want no borders, health care for all, and legal drugs.
Mm.
See what
There's
happened?
a big
All
difference,
right.
though.
Dude,
Sounds
New
like
World
fun.
Order, bro.
Hey,
Huh?
there's a big
World order.
difference between
New
him
World
and his
Order,
brother.
bro. That's what we're looking
His
for right
brother kept
I
his
hope they
kids
invite me to
inside of
DIA.
Noemi, and that's why she popped out one. He keeps his kids on the tits, on the chin,
representative
on the
of the
shoulder,
BB
wherever he
podcast.
pops it.
I'm gonna be. If you guys are good, I'll let you in. As the representative of the BB podcast, when they invite me to DIA.
There used to be
In
a
the
bigger
underground
guy.
bunker?
Yep,
Fantastic.
because of
you got to in.
Yellowstone
I
or
would love
whatever.
an in.
They want.
Yeah, if you guys are nice, you could come.
I wouldn't,
I mean,
dude.
it's
They'd kill
15
you.
minutes away from my house, bro.
They'd
Maybe
do
20.
background checks on all of us and be like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
in dispensaries.
I live in Buckley.
Patrick could probably get in because he can. They'd be
I'll
like,
flip
oh.
him a pizza.
Yeah, I was gonna say they'd be like,
Look at me go.
Patrick
Cheese
show
on
up
the
ready
pizza.
to do a podcast, and they're like, "What are you doing, Patrick? You're here because we want Bunny Bray pizza."
I told a customer the other day that I take a bunch of Viagra and get to work at 4 in the morning to flip pizzas with my dick. Because that's the only way you can get it to stretch. So you can't do that at Village Inn. They fire you. They laughed. I don't think they thought it was serious.
That's good.
Yeah, that is.
And
good.
fuck them if they did, because that's not a serious. Who would even do that?
Right.
You'd have to have a hell of a pekka. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
you-
know how heavy dough is?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah.
even if you had a solid fucking...
That'd be like a new
Well,
sideshow
It'd have
niche.
to be thick and...
No, no, no. It had to
Man
long.
flips pizza dough with dick.
It had to be
It'd be
kind
a
of.
rare case.
It had to be kind of like
Well, you know,
hammerhead
there's a-
flat tip.
And really thick base.
And thick base.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you can like get under it, because otherwise you can't
You
get
have to
under it.
like a
fucking-
spatula.
Fucking flip that shit.
Spatula dick.
Spatula.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
So
He's
you
got
know.
a spatula dick.
You know what I'm throwing
Yeah.
down.
Spatula dick.
Spatula dick.
Paintbrush stick. From the Jim Norton special.
A paintbrush stick?
Do you remember that from the Jim
No.
Norton? He was talking about, I don't know, he was talking about your parents fucking. He's like, can you imagine your dad with paintbrush dick?
What's a paintbrush stick? I don't know what it is.
Half hard, not really.
Fucking his mom? Well, probably. Alright.
Uh,
The funny thing is I just imagine my parents never fucked. But I assume they did.
They
But then when I was a
definitely
kid, I had to just imagine, you know, it was like they were at the library all the time.
did.
No touching.
No touching. Hands use yourselves.
But obviously they fucked. I mean, they did get a divorce, so maybe not.
Hug and bubble.
Who was hugging? Maybe they weren't fucking, so they're like, peace out, I'm gonna go fuck someone else, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
But then
hug
they
and
still
bubble.
fucked for.
What's a hugging bubble?
That's what they
Like
tell
a-
the
They
kids
produced
these
3 of
days.
you.
You just walk down the school hallways.
They produced 3 of you, and you probably have like maybe a 5% chance. You know? So I mean, think about it. That's like
Wait, a 5% chance of what?
that you're gonna get it pregnant.
Oh,
so it's
there
like
you go.
there's like I say there's like at least
5%
100
chance
fucks
of
for each
having
kid.
a-
There's like at least
$100 for each kid?
Yeah,
Mongoloid.
come on.
No
think about it. They at least fucked at least
way.
300 times.
No way.
Oh, no, they fucked a lot. I know.
Some
it.
people sneeze and get fucking pregnant, bro. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
some
Yeah.
people Mexicans. That
right then.
But not
Just
everybody.
Catholic, just the Catholic religion.
All right
Catholics in
then.
general.
Speaking of Catholic religions, in the Mandela Effect, I once knew
Why
that
was it
Mandela, it's a different one.
in the Lord's Prayer, forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Go ahead and pick up any old Bible. And when I say old, I mean old. I stayed up for 3 days in a row, not doing any drugs. I really don't do any drugs, even though people think
Except
I'm
for
always
meth
on
occasionally.
drugs. Well,
Yeah.
only I think I may
Allegedly.
have because
Oh, it was a
That's
legend.
not a
it,
drug.
it was two. It was
I
two.
got it at the Halloween store.
It was two brothers outside El Chapultepec, and like
and you just grabbed their pipe and smoked what they
No,
had.
they're like, they lit up a joint, and I was standing next to him, catty corner from the fucking place where that Chinese cop choked me the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
Asian.
all right.
That
How
was
do
an
you know
eventful
he's
evening.
Chinese? He could be Mongolian.
I think
Okay.
Mongolia is
Could've-
part of China.
He could have been.
He could have been.
He's Russian.
Oh, speaking about all this.
Now, wait. Go back to the meth thing.
So I did a little meth, but I don't know.
Because no one puts meth
here,
in a joint. If it
I'll
was in
make
a
it
joint,
fair
it
to you,
wasn't
though.
meth.
I'll give you here.
I went to my
I
grandmother's
smoked
That's a
cocaine
waste.
once by accident.
Somebody put
Did you?
a
I
meth
don't
in
know
a
what the hell I
joint
smoked.
somewhere
but it hurt
along
my
the
lungs
line.
so
I
bad.
guarantee it.
What's that?
Said somebody put meth in a joint somewhere along the
I'm
line.
Oh,
sure,
yeah,
but
definitely.
it's a waste of meth.
But what
Why
I'm
would anybody
telling
do that,
him-
Rick?
I have
It, would,
no idea.
it wouldn't get hot enough, would
Yeah,
it?
no.
Huh.
Well,
You
when
need
I
to have direct
Same
flame.
reason it wouldn't work to smoke cocaine. It wouldn't
well, I
do
smoked a
anything.
Primo with a feller.
It ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah, see?
I
Okay.
felt
Work.
different though.
No,
I don't
no, no.
really
care. It doesn't-
did.
That's placebo.
I smoked a whole.
I didn't know it though.
The
Is that the
science,
thing?
break down the science. It
That's
doesn't work.
what I
Yeah,
was
no,
telling you
man.
though.
That makes sense because I
That shit'll
smoked.
make your mouth numb.
No. This dude smoked.
Maybe if it inhales and goes into your mouth, I don't care what you say. It's all placebo.
All
The
I'm
science
saying,
doesn't work
it was a different high.
All right. I don't see,
See,
why not.
I'm on his side
because it doesn't get hot enough. It doesn't.
What if you
Okay.
use
but
fucking?
cocaine's not crack.
What if you stand in an oven?
Yeah.
Cocaine is
A
crack.
really hot-
Use add baking soda.
Well,
It's
yeah.
the exact
Yeah,
same
but you
height.
got-
It's the
you
exact
gotta-
same drug.
That's like
You got to rock it up to
Caucasian
smoke
chemistry.
The only reason, you
Yeah.
have to rock it up to smoke it.
Okay.
That's the only
I'll
one.
take
Alright.
your word for it, man.
I promise.
Well,
you.
maybe.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm acting.
No,
I
you
mean,
No.
know,
I was
you
an
would know
asshole.
more about it than I.
I'm with him on this because I had a drug dealer I used to drive home from work every day, and he rolled a blunt every day on the way home. And the one day he had a ton of coke, so he just put a whole bunch of it on
Yeah.
there. And I was like, okay, whatever, and like we smoked it. I didn't.
Like,
fucking-
hey,
It
bro.
doesn't do anything. That's why you have to freebase it.
I was all scared, and I was like ready to feel like the shit in my mouth or whatever. You know what I mean? Like all numb and all that, but I didn't feel shit.
That's
Was
why
that your
people-
only
at
coke
all.
experience?
That's
Did
my
you
only.
ever?
I've never snorted it, never done it.
But that's why people freebase cocaine and shit. Because it doesn't get hot enough. So if you vaporize it by putting a lighter in it, like on
That
tinfoil
makes sense.
underneath, it
All
gets
I know
hot
is
over
maybe it was
time.
just really good
Right.
weed.
Yeah. I mean, it's still.
He
If you,
got,
if you
all
put
I
it in
know
a
is I
blunt-
got high as fuck, and he was like, "Oh, that was a
If you put it in
Primo."
a blunt or a joint, obviously some of it's gonna suck through. That's where the mouth numb comes from.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't think about it. Small granules are gonna get it
Yeah,
through the
Maybe
They're
that's
gonna
what
come
happened.
That's
That
where the
get in
mouth
your
numb comes
mouth.
from.
Oh,
But it's not
okay.
physically doing anything.
How's Mandela feel
Huh.
about that?
I go to my grandmother, who she's going to be 90 November 23rd
Atta
this
girl.
year. Yeah,
Jesus.
there,
Where's
there
she
you
at?
go. Over off of Leetsdale.
She's in her own crib or what?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Aye,
crazy.
Dean.
That's like my great grandma.
Does she have a take on smoking primos?
She should. She should if she hasn't.
My father always says, like, that's why she's so fucking batshit crazy, is because she never did no drugs in her life.
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, you got to have that release,
Gotta
man.
have something.
Hey, I don't know.
Hey,
she's
does your
going to
dad
be
have
90.
any tattoos?
Fuck off, tattoos.
Fuck off, tattoos.
It's a Christopher Walken impression. Isn't
That was
it?
my Christopher.
spot on.
Did you see the difference
really do
between
think so.
his? His was terrible. Mine was good.
That's obviously the one I was talking about.
pretty
It was
good, huh?
Yours was spot on.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm terrible. Here's my
Your
impression of
mother's
Christopher
terrible in the
Walken.
sack. Go on.
I'm Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. Oh, Jesus, I fucking
Probably should put a
See, I
rap
should be a
CD
new
out with
rapper.
Christopher Walken's voice.
You know, I'm producing an
That
album.
would be bad.
For real?
Yeah, I'm also
Bad.
starring in it and
there we go. I
doing
like
everything
that.
with it.
We kicked a freestyle with Nick last week. Let's hear you.
Fuck that. Let's wait for Nick.
No,
Jake
you.
was here
He's
last
supposed
week.
to come here last.
You know how I
next
know
week.
that?
Who?
It's because
Oh,
he
wait,
told
what's
me
the date next week?
Wait, who was here last week?
Jake was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah,
Jake.
yeah.
Hi.
Hey, Jake.
He's by far the funniest guy I've ever known on the show.
I don't know.
I like me some Jacob.
I always like
I like
Jacob.
having Jake.
Get down. Get down.
Ain't down with the get down.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
No, not anymore.
Anymore.
I'm going home. I hate you guys.
Sponging
So
what I'm
I'll be here.
spilling.
No, I'll be here next week, but the following week we won't be here. July 24th. If you listen to this program, it won't be here.
I'm gonna be
flatter
a game
yourself.
time call next week because
What's
I'll
that
be
mean?
flying in.
No pressure. You just do what you got to do.
Maybe I'll come over. Maybe I won't. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
If
I'm
you
just
need
like,
me
Don't
to-
get all fucked.
If you need me to pick you up, you let me know.
I might have you do that for me.
I got an excellent back
I hope it's
seat,
during the
excellent
podcast.
front. Oh,
Oh, I'm just kidding.
oh my God!
Just bring us all in the car.
What do I do now? That's a conundrum.
No, you just have to do
I
Facebook
gotta
Live
help.
podcast.
Oh, we'll do that. You guys will just come with me
You're
to
gonna
pick up
have
Mark.
to tape all
You-
these cameras in your car.
Oh, dude, that'd be so funny, dude. You're like you're live on the fucking podcast, and we're like pissed off from our traveling, 1 hour travel from Las Vegas.
They were out of all the weed.
They ran out of the marijuana weeds. I couldn't get what I wanted.
I'm happy you're going out of town, Mark. Good for you.
Thank you.
It's gonna be badass.
Hey,
I'm
Did you
going
go to
out of
Arizona
town
this year
to
for your birthday?
Idaho.
And that happens next month.
okay, yeah, your birthday is coming up every
Well, we
year
got a
for
lot
his
of
birthday.
out-of-town
He always goes out of
experiences
town.
Yeah, he
He's like,
does.
I don't want. I'm tired of sitting at home, having all my friends just sitting at home, and me be sitting at home and
Do you know
nobody
why-
having me a birthday party. I'm gonna go out of town.
Do you know why he
And
goes
that's
out
what
of
No.
town?
That's tradition.
No. That's my birthday present to all my friends.
I'm out of here.
They don't have to do shit for me for my birthday. They don't even have to think about
That's
it.
how he
They can like
spends it.
And you get
they can
yourself
call
a
me if
beautiful
they
gift.
want. They can text me if they want. But I'm doing this for you.
See,
I'm going away. You don't
I
have to
like
do
it.
anything with me.
Beautiful. I love it.
It's
Sounds-
a beautiful thing
it's
for
a
you.
good thing.
Painful.
you're making
No,
a good.
it's great.
It's
You're making a good
beautiful.
point.
Yeah.
If anybody out there doesn't ever say happy birthday to me again, I'm fine
I'm
with
happy.
Yeah.
that. It's okay. Don't get like I won't get offended.
Yeah. Like it's okay.
I really don't care. You didn't remember
Did
my
you
birthday.
previously?
Not really. I mean, 21. I wanted people to give me fucking booze money.
Yeah.
That was about it.
God damn, I'm lucky I survived
Lose
fast on
money.
my 21st
Like,
birthday.
I never cared.
That was a bad.
No, I haven't. But some people get so mad if you don't remember their stupid
yeah.
birthday.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
That's
like
so
Julia,
weird.
even
This shit just
hate
gets
to bring her back
ruined.
up, but Julia made a point to come in and be like, "No one said happy birthday to me."
When was their birthday?
I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
There you go. Hey, and to you, Natalie, if you don't remember from last week, I responded to your text.
Who, Scribbles?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Scribbles? Hey,
She doesn't
hello,
listen,
Jeremiah.
but
All
she
right.
says I never responded. but
Hello,
I have
Jeremiah,
proof.
but whatever.
I have
Yeah, it's
proof on the
recorded.
BB
It's in
podcast
history.
on many platforms.
100 years from now, you'll have that proof.
You go
still.
on iTunes and you find a BB podcast. You go on Podcast Addict, you find a BB podcast. And that will go
Pocket Cast.
Pocket Cast for
It's
the
on
BB
Last
podcast.
FM too.
It's on Last FM for the BB podcast, and then YouTube for the BB podcast.
Hey, I'll never
So if
forget.
that bitch fucking didn't know I texted her back with my mouth onto the podcast,
But like, there's so many apps you could have downloaded
Yeah.
to find it.
it's her own fault. But I went to your party and
You
I'm
can just
coming,
go to YouTube.
and I'm coming to your wedding too.
Yeah, and the one thing about her announcement of her and Jeremiah getting married is, unfortunately, like that's when he found out, like Chrissy, like, oh, Noemi's got a fucking inside of her, and Chris
Is
is
that
like,
the
yeah.
medical term?
Yeah, and Chris is like, yeah, I kind of feel bad. I had to announce that I
You're
got some inside of her.
They're still going.
Who?
My Brer.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the baby's staying here, but they're bringing another baby, someone else's baby.
Ooh.
But the other baby's more old.
More old,
so
eh?
they do better on the planes and shit. You'll have to ask him about that. But I think he's escorting a young one. I wonder if he's got like $50 for it.
I'm sorry I didn't make it to your wedding. Was
I'm
that
not,
it
it's
was
fine.
in August.
Who
It's
are
fine.
you? You monster.
Yeah, my birthday wedding's coming up.
Your birthday wedding.
Hey, baby, if you ain't listening,
Good for you.
then
thank
you don't know about our anniversary coming up.
I don't call it an anniversary.
It's August 9th. I'm getting used to it.
I call
You know,
it
let me tell you what
a
I
birthday
got.
wedding.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
I got it from
Joke
Mark.
stealer.
What?
No, I didn't.
No.
Someone's
I
joke
made it up a
stealing.
minute ago.
All right.
I'm quick like that.
I don't even know where I got it
Birthday
from.
wedding.
Maybe I just stole
I
it
just said it.
from you. Okay, good.
There's fucking
I wasn't listening to
there's
you.
proof,
I don't
just
care.
like Natalie. It's on here if you want to see it.
Scribbles.
I do that a lot, though. on this podcast.
You forget about
No.
what dimension you're in or what?
Yeah, I think so.
What's happening right
I'm so confused.
Bro? How are me and him?
In
Are
another-
Mike
both-
Stoll's
in
joke
another
30
dimension, I'm a
seconds
med
later
bed
after
boy.
he said it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You are actually.
a med bed boy.
Infinite possibilities.
He likes
and
it. He's
infinite-
like, I want it to be this dimension. I want to be
He's
in
like,
that
you're
boy.
a car salesman in another
I'm
dimension.
just gonna put it out there.
Car empire.
now? I must be in another dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, than the one you want to be.
I don't know.
I was Bruce Lee once.
I want to be the one where I'm a millionaire
You are somewhere.
somewhere. I
You're
want
a
to be in that
billionaire
one.
somewhere.
I want to be in that one though.
And then one, you're a blob on some planet in fucking the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, when I'm a porn star.
And then another one, you're just nothingness. Another one, you're a gas in a nebula.
the other one I work for Elon Musk. Who knows?
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Another one, you could be Elon Musk.
It's fucking nuts.
Speaking of car advertising, there's one. There's one for
That
like
was my advertisement. You could be the car man.
you could be anything you want to be.
You could be the guy who makes the cars, man.
There's the one that
You could be the man who makes the cars, man.
Elon Musk. What
Sorry.
no, there's the one that with the guy who's like named after the redneck feller, and then I saw an advertisement for them, and their whole thing was built without your tax dollars, and I just imagine like guns
Oh.
going ping 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 pow pow.
Exactly.
It was like Ford.
Yeehaw!
It
Built
must
without
have
your
been a
tax
Ford.
dollars. Ping ping pow.
It must have been.
Yeah, I'm sure they were pretty only ones that are.
Oh, yeah, with the bailout.
Fireworks going off and the shit. America.
That's what I expected
your
in
Ford truck
Oklahoma. But that's what they expect from us, actually.
Really?
They think Colorado, we're just all like, "Eh, where's my can to shoot at?
Where's my can?
We're a bunch of fucking
Miller
athletic
Lite
fags.
can. You looked at me funny.
That's what they think of us, you Miller Lite can.
Miller Lite can.
I'm going to
You
bed.
legend.
I'm leaving here.
Oh, really?
Shoot
You
the
left
hip.
twice before the end of the BB podcast.
Yep.
It's okay.
I know.
Whoa.
I know it's okay.
He didn't need reassurance.
No.
What time is it
What are you
anyways?
guys doing?
We're not even an hour and a half in.
Oh, well, we the one thing I did do research on with our whole 30, 34, sometimes we get like 50 uploads. That,
Downloads,
and-
we
and-
get more
Doing
than
some
that
research.
on the iTunes.
Oh.
But on the YouTube, we don't get much.
So we got to quit doing all this visual shit. That's what I keep
No,
saying.
it's
like,
beautiful.
even
No,
if I'm
no,
a
you gotta
blind
keep it as an
guy-
option.
It's an option.
It's an option.
There's this one whore who I used to be like, I bet you she brushes her teeth like this
You just started a
because she
dance.
got so many fucking cums in her fucking mouth.
You got to add this to your joke.
I can't move my tongue like that.
Yeah, you can.
My tongue's
What
like
do
a
you got, cancer?
salamander.
What do you got,
I
cancer?
might, I might in my foot.
Hey, I heard a story about Bob Marley today. I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh, about his foot and the
Let's hear
cancer
it.
and the
Yeah, his
soccer?
foot had cancer and
Yeah,
he wouldn't
right.
cut his toe off.
You just heard that? We always knew that
Really?
as kids. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
you
part of
guys.
that's part of the legend, man.
Fuck soccer.
Was it because of a religion too?
Fuck religion.
I
Fuck
don't know.
soccer.
Fuck off, fucking soccer and religion.
Well, look at Steve Jobs. He thought he was gonna.
Fucking, I got a job
think
for him.
cancer
Let me
away.
unzip
That's
a
what they
second.
said too, actually.
Oh.
That was their next point was Steve Jobs. You were right there.
That dude's crazy. Oh man.
He
Yeah,
had
whatever.
$1 trillion probably.
I'm gonna will it
No.
away.
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna eat
not
whatever
really,
I
but
want. I'm gonna will the cancer away.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna put cancer
then-
in my will.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
I'd be like,
You
okay.
inherit my cancer.
I'm gonna leave cancer in my will for my kids.
Yeah.
I was
You're
thinking-
gonna get cancer. You're gonna get cancer.
Everyone is gonna
Everyone
get
is gonna get
cancer.
You didn't know that's part of the deal?
Everybody get cancer.
It's your parents who
east
decide.
of the Mississippi, especially below the Bible Belt. Duh.
I agree.
Yeah.
Your parents get to decide.
Oh, my God. I had a dream about you
You
guys.
have a kiddo and you're like 1, 2, 3
Oh.
cancer.
It was
1,
actually
2,
within
3.
the last 48 hours.
Oh, wow.
Before the
Um,
Chinaman choked you or after?
After. No, that you guys went ahead and recorded videos after this whole audio thing, like out in the street. you were like laying on like a longboard with like a firework like this long, like sitting on your belly button and shit, and like it was recording, and Christopher was there as well.
Oh, this is a dream.
No, it was reality. Yeah,
reality.
this was last week.
Mandela.
This was Tuesday.
He was in another dimension.
Go on. I know what you're saying, bro.
You remember how they used to say the Hail Marys?
Not no more.
Yeah, so forgive
You
our
are
trespasses
somewhere
as
else,
we
bro.
forgive those who trespass against us.
I know that-
I have guess what? Go look up the oldest fucking Bible you can find.
Where's that
It
one?
says, "Forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors."
It's not a credit card company. Badingo. Badingo.
I've seen it both ways.
Credit card. They don't forgive.
When you
debt.
die, dude, they do forgive your debts. Don't worry.
You know, it's interesting though.
Oh, shit.
Did I get on there?
Oh, probably.
Is
I farted for you, people. All right, what else you got to plug? Where are you playing this week, Paul? I think we got a show. 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
The 28th. July
yeah,
28th.
bro.
where's that gonna be at?
Herman's.
Herman's our
What
residency.
the fuck is that? Come on, pretend like I'm flying in from out of
Herman's
town.
Hideaway.
That's
Oh,
what's
that
on
they're off that Iowa, that they're Broadway across the street.
it
from that
Iowa?
There's 7-Eleven.
He cleared that up because I never know what to say. Iowa. Iowa and Broadway.
Iowa.
What do you owe me?
Iowa, I don't me.
All right.
Go ahead. Plug your next.
All right, my next gig is gonna be
Ooh.
it's gonna be at the Schindler's List premiere.
Oh Lord,
Salvador.
that's been out for 30 years. If no one's gonna be there,
That's unfortunate.
The premiere of Schindler's List.
yeah, it's fine. It's empty.
Whatever,
Thank you.
dude.
Hey, I didn't knock over
That
your
was
beer.
nice of you.
Anyway, man, you know,
I didn't say you did. I'll destroy you.
Oh, I was just gonna get into a bit, but now you threw me off.
I got aggressive
You-
on him. I haven't gotten aggressive in a while. I'm sorry. I
threw off
apologize.
The
Hey,
delicate
Hey, Mark,
balance.
did you hear me
Yo.
earlier?
No?
I got my fender working.
Ooh, really?
I don't know if it's worthwhile on a good amp, but I made it work.
What'd you do to it?
I put a new jack in it.
Ooh.
And you
New
know
Jack
how they
City.
solder that shit in?
Jack City.
This motherfucker's like, no, fuck that.
I didn't
Couple
solder it.
plugs.
I made
which
some
makes
plugs.
so much more logical sense.
You should do some
I always
patio
wanted to
music.
make. This is my shit's patented. It might need to be tuned a little bit more.
You guys should do some patio music to end this.
You could plug it in if you like, Marcus. But
Before
where was I
November,
going with
might
this
bring a
shit?
basin, what that I buried in the ground. I just dug it up. Not too long ago. 'cause
wait,
I
hold
had
on. Are you talking about a body?
Talking to the mic about that.
Oh. Oh, goddamn. I was just trying to talk to you on the side.
Oh.
So I bury things. I'm not a fucking squirrel, but I hide shit.
Oh dear.
And I had to recover something, and inside of there was this old fucking blue bass. I used to
A
have
blue
like-
bass guitar?
yeah, absolutely.
That's creepy.
But I think like
Did you put a wig on it and a
no,
dress?
I wrapped it up pretty well,
There you
and
go,
like
baby
she
girl.
her neck's like pretty well.
I've
but,
never
uh,
named a guitar in my life.
You
And
have
it doesn't have a gender either.
I never had either.
You just said her.
Well,
You
I
said that bitch is in the
I
ground
said
with
I
a wig
never
and a
gave
dress.
her names. She's always a
I
she.
never said gender.
Never said gender.
You better not say no gender.
I would never assume.
We got a cable for him.
No, I'm not playing.
It sounds pretty
That's
okay.
all you, that's
I
all you
want to
get
hear
for
the
free.
buried guitar story, though.
Do you want a
Fuck
guitar
off, Freddie.
plugger? Is this staying in tune? Those are brand new strings. Look at how the pickups are
Look how
yellowed
happy
and
he
shit.
is.
That's just 25 years old.
Yeah,
you know
she
how I got the
is.
selector switch to work?
I feel like John
Yeah.
Mayer.
I dusted it. I
Body's
sprayed
a
some air in that bitch.
wonderland.
Nice.
And it works good now. But then I changed the jack.
Oh,
Body's a wonderland.
What's his name?
Bugger.
Hold on, don't tell me. I got this.
No one even knows what you're talking
Neville, Aaron Neville.
I was going John Mayer, but
Oh.
it sounded like my.
That was your Aaron Neville.
That's my Aaron Neville impression applied to John Mayer's Your Body's a
His
Wonderland.
obtuse face.
Up your body.
is a watermelon.
Your body's a watermelon.
Do you want a guitar cable for the watermelon?
I don't want a guitar cable.
You will
No.
never touch that guitar.
Well, just for home.
Oh no, I'm not
I've
giving you
collected
one.
like 6 or 7 amps.
You think I'm
and I
gonna
just wanna
give you
test
one?
them out.
Oh, this isn't the fucking pawn shop.
Playing chords is hard. How do you
Especially
do
that bitch. That thing's probably not very.
His neck though.
It's not bad. It's not very well set up though.
No, not very well set up at all.
It's very well
no,
set
it
up.
is very nice set.
It's set up the
Come
best
on,
you ever
man.
had, just because Mark said it wasn't.
Well, it really is.
Nah, it's all right.
You had that there good.
It's got a maple
guitar,
neck.
Oldest you ever known.
That's the oldest one I've ever known. But it's a Squire. It's Taiwanese.
Taiwanese.
So it's not like an American one. No.
Remember that
Don't
old
do
joke?
that. No.
Me Chinese. Me play joke. Me go pee pee in your coke. What are you drinking, Mark?
He is drinking Coke. but
Coca-Cola.
I've never heard that before. I
don't
gotta go
remember
pee.
that? All right. Hey,
All right.
hey, could Pat see your Coke can a second?
No, I've seen a Coke can.
Because he's not Chinese.
What's
He
the
ain't got-
Mandela shit with the Coca-Cola can? Is that what you're saying?
Yo, fuck, Mark. You
What's
gotta
the
go
Mandela
soon. I gotta
joints?
go soon.
You gotta go soon, really?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I gotta. I
I'm
gotta
just
get.
kidding.
Oh, beautiful! It's only 9:21. Thank goodness. I just got shit later on scheduled.
What we get into tonight?
Yeah, man.
Details of the party. Where's it at?
So basically, I have one of my 3 close individuals who the Mandela Effect does not affect, and you, Leon, it doesn't seem like you affect you either. Which
It
is
doesn't,
okay.
because it
No,
doesn't
like,
exist.
I ain't fighting you. I ain't fucking like try to argue with
The
you.
Earth's
It's none
not
of that
flat. We went
business.
to the moon. 9/11 fucking happened.
Of course, it fucking happened.
It happened the way they told us.
My
it
dead
fucking
Aunt Mary's.
happened.
How'd they tell you it happened? Tell me about that.
2 planes went into the fucking towers and a plane went
That's-
to the Pentagon. It happened.
Okay, a plane went into the Pentagon.
Yeah, it did. I'm not with any of this shit, man.
Yeah. See, and that's why I respect and love the fuck out of him. It's because he's from this reality. I'm from another one.
Oh,
That's why I love him, man. I mean,
Alright.
like shit, man. Like I
I'm
don't
a
know too many people in this
transcontinental,
motherfucking place.
interdimensional
I trust the fuck
traveler.
out of him, man. Outside of anything else, like yo, like we.
But Bigfoot exists. I'll get with you on that one.
Oh, you talk to Pat on that shit, man.
Rob
He's
Lowe
all
found
into
him.
that.
Playing
Rob
guitar hurts
Lowe.
my
Rob Lowe's a
You seen
goddamn
that?
fucking
No.
clone. He's a fucking
There's like a huge
soul
article that went out
vampire,
like this
man.
last 2 weeks. Rob Lowe found
It ain't
Bigfoot.
just him.
And
Oh, yeah.
then at the very end of the article, it's like, and you can see it at the end of my new, on the season finale of my new TV show.
Nice.
He's trying to sell it.
This is a shameless plug.
Right.
Why are you guys screaming my name? I don't like it. I'm hearing my
Wait,
pee-pees.
I don't think anybody said
He's like,
my
I'll
name.
tell Patrick that.
You don't like people screaming your name?
He was talking about Bigfoot.
Apparently, your wife's never
That's Patrick.
satisfied.
He knows all about
I guess
Bigfoot.
not.
Oh, I said Bigfoot. You said
Look at
I
you.
believe in
Oh.
Bigfoot too.
Oh, Pat.
I
he's
believe
like,
in
well, I guess
Bigfoot.
not.
Fucking
Yeah,
wood
yeah.
ape.
Parallel universes.
Fucking wood ape.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the. Thank you for coming to the BB podcast.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
We never
we
even
got
got to hear the
Jameis.
buried guitar story.
We got
for
Sip
having
Sop Sipper. Shut up. We got Marco Parizio,
Shut up.
Leon, and Patrick Dingalong. You go to
Zizzers,
BrothersBrer.
zazzers, zazz.
We're just getting started.
BrothersBrer
Yeah,
at
whenever-
gmail.com.
We never even
You
got
go
to
to
hear the
brothersbrer.com.
finale there.
You go to iTunes.
You fucked us.
Yeah,
We've
you
been
kind
going
of did.
for almost
We're just getting
hour
fucking
and
started.
45 minutes. We
Beautiful.
gotta go.
We could fill into 2 hours. Me and
I know I
fucking
could.
Leon was just getting into fucking actual
Okay,
facts.
you fucking
Mark
say
was
goodbye
fucking
right
jamming.
now.
I was rocking.
Mandela.
Deuces.
Say fucking goodbye.
Hey, you ruined Mark's rocking out over there.
Mandela.
Do it.
Hold on. not fucking Mandela Effect. Nelson Mandela, fool. Uh-oh. This one's for Mr. Mandela.
Here you go, Mr. Mandela.
What is he doing though? I don't know what he's doing. All right, say goodbye.
I'm done. Bye.
Pumping the
Deuces.
string.